Hello, everybody. We are back with Tracia.
With me?
With Buster, yes. He's welcoming us here again. And last time we got a promotion on Leaf. And we're gonna fight on this FE4-sized chapter with 20 units against Wolf, Master Sword, Thoron, Meteor. And I didn't realize this last time, I think. These guys have Blizzard Tomes, which applies sleep on hit.
Yep.
That's pretty bad. So, I'm a bit afraid of this chapter, if I'm being honest. But we'll see what we can do. There's a bunch of thieves here. We can quickly go over our units. We have Leaf. He got the promotion. Does Donald know that Leaf journey video? No. Or you mean the one where it shows like where he goes? I've heard about it, but I haven't watched it because I don't want to be spoiled. This map can eat cock? Wow, okay. Harsh words. But yeah, Leaf got a promo. I mean, with the promo, which pretty much just gave him +1 across the board. It's pretty solid. We got Nana, who's going to use a stamina drink, because Charm is going to be quite useful, and so is the Earth Sword and everything. ATS Jasmine, Duke of Caligostro, Dinosaur, Game Boom, Aniki Tak, there we go. No mispronunciation here. Treasure Hunter, Kirk, Cirque. Hello everybody. Hello everybody. Yeah, we're back with Tracia. We're using Lithus, and I've decided he's gonna get the luck ring that we've been having for a bit. Because for him it's a difference of 1 crit mitigation to 2 mitigation. To 3 mitigation. Which
and Lithus is in combat like all the time.
Yeah, we're using Lithus a lot. He's pretty high level, and I think we will continue to use him a lot. So I think it's not a bad thing at all to maybe not necessarily need a scroll. Ralph is fatigued, so is Makwa, so they're sitting this one out. Robert is going to be back on the team, and didn't get all too much action last time, but oh boy, he will this time, I think.
Yeah, it just means he's raring to go for this one.
We're bringing Kane again to try and train him a bit more. Last time didn't really work out, just wasn't really his chapter. Marita's same case, honestly. I don't think she fought a single time last time. She was just not very useful in that particular context. We're bringing Tina a little bit to train her. Lara is fatigued, so she's sitting this one out. We're bringing Shiva again, with a couple of swords. Pern is fatigued. We're bringing Shroff, who has a rewarp, a warp, restore, sleep, and 12 magic. Sarah is fatigued, she's sitting this one out. We're bringing Misha for this one, because it's a big open map, and she'll be able to remount. And we've decided to give her Adept. She will cap her speed pretty fast. I was considering units like Ralph as well, or like maybe Kane, but I feel like since I heard her recruitment is so difficult to get for many people, it is kind of cool if we could use her a bit more than most people probably do. So I want to give it to her.
Yeah, show her a little bit of love for.
Show her a little bit of love for, yeah.
It's a pretty unique facet of the playthrough that you're getting to use her.
Yeah, true. And she still has a bunch of levels to grow, so having that Adept manual will go a long way in the long term. I'll be bringing Dean. Homer is... well, he's not fatigued, but he's max level. We're bringing Halvan again. Buraitan. Finn. Safi with Rescue and the Silent Staff, which I think I got last time. This might be very important against those Blizzard Tomes.
Silence? Sarah came in with that.
Huh?
Sarah came in with that.
Oh, right, yeah. True. When I'm in a useless promotion competition, my opponent is Thief Fighter? That's not true at all. Like, advantage, bro.
And not just that, it's also the level reset's honestly one of the biggest things of it, because, hey,
Yeah.
you've got way more chances to get con.
Talot showering love to Misha, meanwhile Karen drowning like that one meme. Not wrong. But yeah, we got Safi, she's doing pretty well.
Yeah, it's like
Ringing
you're playing
Salem.
with a kid and that's Misha, then like the one like struggling to stay above is Ralph, and then down in the wheelchair is Karen.
True. We're bringing Salem again, even if he hasn't been super, like, great. He can use the Wind Tome for effective damage if we face any flyers. He can still, you know, contribute a little bit here with damage, heal a little bit here if he actually decides to hit. He's still a solid filler unit. Ripped Vorak, our hero, indeed. Bringing Glade. Yeah, just, you know, solid extra unit. We're bringing Karen because I might as well. I have 20 deployment slots. She still has capped speed. And, you know, even though she does get weighed down a good bit by most weapons, that's still pretty fast, and she can still contribute a little bit, even if it's just to visit like houses. We're bringing
also,
Selfina. Yeah.
I was gonna say, Karen's level in XP is reason enough to bring her.
Yeah. We're bringing Selfina, because just, you know, Kanto on a horse should be pretty useful. And Edda to train her a bit more. You have 20 slots, this is a good map for Linoen. Even if you don't care about her, she can get some EXP due to the insane deployment slots. Here's the thing though, I think I'd rather train Salem. My issue with Linoen is her, like, one hit is enough to have her just instantly die. And she has even less skill than Salem. I would rather just train Salem. I know she's like a somewhat relevant plot unit, but she just has been kind of disappointing. She can sneak in some staff uses, yeah, but I have Salem, I have Shroff, I have Safi, I have Tina. I'd rather use
Nana.
all of these guys. Nana.
Yeah.
Than Linoen. Ronan, Hicks, and Trude are gonna sit this one out as well. Both Selfina and Robert, isn't that a bit too much? It's 20 deployment slots. Like, if I'm not bringing Selfina, who else am I gonna bring? Like, I guess I could bring, like, Homer or Linoen, or, like, Hicks, Trude, Ronan.
Selfina isn't really being brought because of Selfina specifically, it's just another unit that can shoot a bow.
Yeah, she can just run in, shoot a bow, and go away. And that's kind of everything she needs to do. And hey, if she's able to get like a level or two that'll end up being good, maybe she will be able to contribute a little bit more. You know, having access to a silver bow can still be really, really nice in case there's any flyers here that could arrive, so this is more or less the team I've been going with. There's a couple more items we have that are in storage, like the magic ring and the skill ring, which I'm still not quite sure who I want to give it to. Because the skill ring, I kind of, as I mentioned, I want to keep it for emergencies if I really need to hit a certain staff. And then the magic ring, I could see it being useful on quite a few units, but I'm just really not sure who to give it to right now. So that's what I... Yeah.
If the skill ring you're saving for like a specific like staff benchmark, it would get Salem to 10 on the dot.
It would, but Salem doesn't really need to do like status staff thing. I was more so thinking about Tina, where if Tina can just reach 10 skill by herself, then I don't need to use it on her and I can use it on anybody else. But if she's like at 7, I may consider giving it to her.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, right now it'd be useless, but it could be really important on specific maps for her. If I want to, like, Hammer the Thief Staff and use that or something like that. And then for the Magic Ring, I was actually considering Leaf, just because he is... I did Hammer the Light Brand, and, you know, it does use magic. It would also mean more res for Leaf. It would mean less, chance
yeah,
of,
I think
like...
Leaf wouldn't. I think Leaf would be a pretty good candidate.
I think so as well. Other units I was considering was like Nana, because I do use her every now and again, and it would mean better healing, Earth Sword damage, but also stuff like, if I want to give her a status staff, she can use it on a couple more. I think I was considering Makwa as well, because 2 extra magic on her would actually make magic weapons a lot better, since she doubles pretty much everything. And it would also mean she's a lot better defensively against magic, which may become pretty important. I think other units I was considering... Marita could be nice. I think
depending on how Misha grows out, she could be a good candidate, because her magic's already really, really high. So, depending on how her magic grows, I think she could be a good, easy candidate for it, because it'd basically get her, like, almost immunity to magic, and then with that wind sword, she'd be putting in crazy work.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I was considering her, but she's, like, she was one of the units why I wanted to, like, hold off on it, potentially, because if she can just reach it normally, there's no need for her to get it, especially if she has the Fjaller scroll. But, like... outside of that, it could be kind of nice. And right now, she can't make too much use of that magic. Unless she has the wind sword, but she needs to dismount for that. So I was considering potentially dismounting her every now and again, but the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking maybe I should just give the wind sword to somebody else. Though, to be fair, I don't think there's many people who can even use it. And use it, like, reasonably well. Mage Knight 404 with Linoan hack is a repressed memory I didn't want to re-experience. I remember that hack as well. It was pretty cringe, I guess, but no, it does have a certain appeal to it. It was pretty fun as a kid. I guess I'll just keep it on her for now. And unfortunately, you can't use the items directly in here, nor can you mount directly in here. So, yeah, this is pretty much what our team will be. And let me double check if I have anything else I would want to bring. No, I have all my scrolls. I think I checked and there's no, like, bridges. Well, there's this bridge, but there's no, like, bridges other than that. Yeah. I would need, like, a bridge key for. Unless Kaga's, like, really mean and makes this bridge be closed. Actually, nah. It's one of those things where when you say it...
Now that you said it, you're like, you like, got yourself in, like, the corner with it.
Yeah, we're bringing a bridge key. We're bringing a bridge key just in case. Maybe I should also consider, well, I guess Steve Step's not going to be too useful, but bringing a Hermern and just keeping it on somebody else. Or like a rewarp. Just so in case I want to give it to Safi. Because Safi's unfortunately very thin in her inventory. It's pretty filled up.
Yeah. And
I wish all Dawnlot Ironman runs a very bridge key soft lock. Wow. Sorry, go ahead.
I was saying, it's the movement stabs are going to be really high value on this map.
I think so as well.
Because you joked and called it FE4 sized. It is like FE4 prologue sized.
Yeah,
like, I think almost exactly.
I'm just considering what would I want to take from Safi to give her rewarp then. I guess maybe a Fortify. As long as whoever has it is close by to her, it should be fine.
I think her keeping the Fortified be... I mean, you could put the other Fortify on Shroff, I guess.
The other Fortify? No, it's about the rewarp stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, because didn't you say you were going to take the Fortify off of her to put on the rewarp?
Yeah.
Yeah, so put, I'd say put the other put that Fortify on Shroff then, if it's going off of her.
I guess, yeah.
Because Shroff, since he can't fight, is going to be, like, a lot less versatile with where you can put him. So, he doesn't need the rewarp, but him getting the Fortify, because his magic's still good, would be good. Because Fortify is global.
Yeah, true. Shroff is the weirdest character ever. I don't know, he's pretty solid. The fact he just comes in with A rank and staves is genuinely really useful. Where are you going to give the magic and skill rings to? I talked about it a second ago. I'm just gonna hold off on them for now. And see how they go. Just make sure he doesn't get captured. I'll try. And I think with that being said, it's probably as good a moment as any to go. The Empire's Wrath. Everyone is ready, Augustus. Hold a moment, my prince. It seems someone has come to the castle. One of Dorius's men, I believe.
Prince Leaf, I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? What's happened?
The Imperial Army counterattacked. We were slaughtered.
What? Where's Dorius?
Duke Dorius, to ensure some of us could escape, he rushed the enemy's flank. I'm sorry, he met his end.
Dorius, he's...
We weren't strong enough. Forgive us.
That's absurd. This can't be... Prince Leaf, time is of the essence. We must withdraw all of our troops at once, before our entire army is massacred. No, this can't be happening. Prince Leaf, snap out of it! If we lose our troops now, Duke Dorius will have died for nothing! We owe it to him to save as many of our people as we can!
Yeah,
oh! Wow!
Yep. That's why you get 20 units.
Ooh, interesting. Which one do you want?
I think you did Bloom before.
Now the maggots understand what the Empire is capable of. I'll leave the rest to you, Wolf. Now that House Frege expects nothing less than Castle Leinster's recapture.
It shall be done.
Oh, Davis. If Dvorak was alive, Dorius would have lived. This is true.
I have a duty to protect my troops, but is this truly right? Father Shroff, what I would give to hear your counsel.
Oh, Shroff moment.
Yep, Shroff moment.
Dear God.
This is why this chapter is so awesome. You get 20 units and they're cut in half. And this is why playing on the patch is dumb and stupid, because imagine if you could choose where your units were deployed, and now the entire chapter gimmick is spoiled to you.
Yeah. I actually agree. Well, I don't think I can save these civilians. At least not most of them. If I mount and then... No. Okay, so I'm pretty sure if I mount, I don't get Kanto. Not on this turn.
You actually got pretty lucky with where people ended up deploying out. Like, you got a lot of mounted units on the bottom part.
Yeah, could be better, could be worse. Okay.
Nana Banana! Get out of there!
Get out of there!
At least she's got Nosferatu!
Oh, fuck. This is a... Okay, that's not a forest. Lock in. I mean, I said it a moment ago. I'm sorry, kids. We can save a couple of these. But I think we should probably... I'm actually gonna keep her unmounted and then just rescue her away, I think. Because these guys will hit her really hard. Oh boy. Oh
yeah.
Boy. Misha! Oh no. That's Shiva. I think out of all of these guys, Shiva is probably one of the more losable ones.
Yep. That's what I love so much about this chapter in Ironman's. It's that, like, in replays, you obviously know what's gonna happen, so you can try and, like, order your deployments so that you get more favorable ones, but, like, if you're going into this blind, you kind of gotta bite a couple bullets on the escape.
Mm-hmm. Okay, if Finn is on a forest, he should be relatively good. So I think I'm actually gonna put him on the forest to cover our retreat a little bit, to get some of the attention onto him. And give the other units a way of escaping, at least somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want Robert to be there. Okay, kid. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Okay. We'll remount here. This chapter is climax. I'm noticing! Dear God. Okay, so this is technically... So if you really want to, you can just escape with half your army and say fuck off.
Yep.
They capture the green units, you can still capture them. Kill them to capture them back. Yeah, I know. That's how it worked in the previous ones. And, you know, Dean is over here. I wish Edda was over here instead of Dean, but... oh well. We'll be able to get to those other houses relatively soon, hopefully. And there are these weird thieves over here, which I think they just don't really have anything, but they're mostly meant to, like, catch some of you guys off guard. Steal your shit while you're retreating.
Steal your while you're running, yep.
Kane, mount up! I'm also curious if all of these are gonna move. Oh, Amalda has her Master Sword back!
She found somebody with a Mern.
She found somebody with a Mern, or she just got issued a new one. I wonder if all of these guys will instantly move, because that will obviously make it a lot more difficult. Does Shroff have rewarp still? Yes, he does. I'm just wondering if it's a smart choice to rewarp him in now, or if I maybe want to wait one turn to see how it goes. Because the thing is, even if he can recruit Amalda, he's gonna fucking die while doing it. Right now, so, I'm thinking maybe I just want to get into a little bit of a better position. What did the dialogue say? Did they charge or not? The dialogue didn't say anything. But it seemed like they were being chased, so... Oh. I was, you know, somebody mentioned there's like one big cool thing about Leif that he has now. And I was like, yep. Oh cool, he's gonna get a horse. No. No, it's just Leif.
No, remember, I was joking about that at the end of last stream, like, surely he's just waiting to get on the horse because it was an indoor map.
Surely.
No, Shia.
I could at least visit both of these houses and then he'd still be relatively close. Yeah. You think Amalda's squadron will turn green when you recruit her? Probably not. And if they do, please don't tell me.
When Leif actually does some combat, you'll be able to see, what he actually does.
I see.
Because it's not just he got +1 to his stats. There is some actual, like, real benefit to the promotion.
Well, I hope so. I hope so. Well, do I have animations on? Yes. Let's see how it goes. Of course. Yeah, at least we have promoted Leif, that's true.
Oh, this enemy face seems really good.
Indeed. Okay, he does have the,
Killing Edge Troubadour?
Yeah, they all have killing edges. It's probably the animation, I guess. Rip Bravelands. I still have a good amount of Hammerns left, and I think the Bravelands is a solid one, so... Just to cover our retreat and try to save as many as...
What?! Holy shit!
He just missed 3 99s in a row! What?!
She's gotta have Miracle. There's no way.
She has to. What?!
No fucking way. What a great start.
What? Dude! That's actually insane if it's not Miracle. There's a gameplay benefit to Leaf's class? Well, I guess I'll see it. No need to, like, hint at it anymore. Well, Finn. Great level.
Hey, nice. Yeah.
Interesting they go for Finn over the kids. I guess so, yeah. Making the deployment patch straight up cheating? Yeah, that's true. I think that if you recruit her, you have to use a Malda out of sheer principle for surviving as a green unit. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, she's also just a really good unit from how she looks like a really, really solid extra... Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's another mounted unit and it's another staff unit, and her stats are really, really solid, so even if she's just coming in as like a staff unit, she gets to replace like the other filler staff units, like...
Yeah.
It's a big pro to you having Shroff.
Yes. Ulster has no commander, though. Oops. Yeah, they're not capturing them for some reason. It's quite weird. Of course that hits.
Oh, nasty hit there.
Look, how could I expect that Liffis, of all people, just fucking murders him, okay? Legendary General of Ulster versus generic fucking thief.
And yeah, you can see they're running for the houses.
Oh boy. It's Liffis. Oh wait, is he in range of the... Oh no, please don't tell me he's in range of the siege tomes.
He'll dodge, he'll dodge.
It's chapter 7 and FE4, interesting. Run away! Is a Maldi... Okay, Maldi is also here. A Molda. Shroff! Okay. Maybe we want to grab somebody... I can rewarp with what's-her-face, but then she can't do anything. Or I can just warp somebody, I guess, and then save them pretty guaranteed. Which I think I'll probably do.
Can you check if that troubadour that lived had a miracle?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she did, okay. Yeah. And 16 locks, okay, so it was a 50-50.
That was silly as hell.
It really was. I was like, what the fuck? $2 from Kirk, another 10 billion ballistae to Grandvale. Indeed. Okay. Yeah, Misha can at least kill these guys. I'm still just a little bit worried, though. Those kids seem savable. I don't care about the kids as much as I care about the loot in these houses, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I probably want to drop one of my warps on saving these villages. I do have another 2 on Shroff. I'm just thinking who I want to do them on. Liffis could be pretty solid, because Liffis can also steal something back if they decide to steal something.
Yep.
But the issue is, I think we'll only be able to grab, wait, 9 con? 5 con, okay. See, if I rewarped her instead of him... Or wait, can I... No, he doesn't have a rescue. I could use a sleep on it, but I think it's probably just gonna...
Sleeping on it that'd be iffy.
Yeah, it'd be a bit of a waste.
But this is definitely a map where if you've got to expend resources, it's just something where you have to bite the bullet. This is a map where you should if you need to.
I'm just considering which one, like, if I want to rewarp her, because they can't steal from her and they can't capture her because she has a light, and then I just run off with Shroff into... Wait, can he even run off?
They're not faster than her, though.
They are faster than Shroff, though.
They are faster than Shroff, but,
Not by much, but they are. Lin appears on turn 15 of the Japanese version. You can recruit her with Pern. Damn. Yeah, I may need to burn another rewarp with him. You won't have high hit rates, and I'm 11. I don't think he doubles them. He doesn't double that one, but I think he might be able to one-shot them. So I can do Glade, I guess. I think doing Glade may be better. If you just block the houses, they will go for other ones. Well, or they can steal my shit. Also, please no tips and tricks. Or magic, nice. You
nice,
get Elliewood as a Goto. Yeah, what I can actually do is I can kill this guy. Probably with a killer, just to make it safe.
Yep.
They do give good XP because they're thieves.
I was gonna say that was surprisingly solid XP.
I should have checked their movement. Do you think if I put him here that he can't read? No, he probably still can. He can still reach the left one for sure.
The hold on. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unless if they have 8 move, he couldn't reach the house that would be like directly south of Glade if you put him there. Yeah. Wait.
He does fucking have
my
8
PC.
He rolled up on movement? Are you kidding me? Wow. Well, in that case, I guess one of the villages is just gonna die.
Honestly, I'd consider cooking a sleep on that guy.
Well, it's only gonna be one village that I'm gonna lose.
It's true, but I mean, you never know what's gonna be in any of the villages.
I only have these 2 ones, though. What if we block the plane tile with Shroff? Then he gets captured because he can't retaliate.
Yeah.
And then I lose all of his staves and I have to recapture, and it's a whole bitch. What if level 99 Ike is in the village? Fine. We'll see if level 99 Ike is in the village.
Like, because I'm not saying you don't know what's... Like, I'm not saying it as, like, a smug, like, oh, I have a list of what's in the villages. I don't know, I don't know what's in them either. I didn't pull up a list, but, like, you know.
Sure.
Thracia houses are usually never bad.
Yeah, sure, we'll try it. It'll also make the next turn a bit easier.
Yeah.
The hero of the run is in the village, so true. Would it be funny if it's just a vulnerary? It would.
Surely not.
The village. Magic skill.
Magic skill. That's a Shroff level.
It's a Shroff level. We'll visit these.
Flying for city. The other knights have been hurt pretty bad, right? Take this heal staff and help them on the double.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's... I feel like Thracia's very good about having villages that's easy to get, like, give, like, more, like, jobber-esque rewards, and then the ones that you have to actually, like, bust some ass to get have, like, really good stuff. Like 18A, where, you got, like, a magic ring and such from, like, the houses that were difficult to get.
We wanna... Rush further with him, I probably do. Healing stuff is actually valuable by this point. It is kind of nice, but I wouldn't call it valuable. Like, I have like a couple more in Tau. Oh boy. Robbie, how do you do? Ah, the crit rate. Yeah, I wouldn't take a crit. Quite unfortunate. I could kill this guy though. And then he could move. He could still move to here. Ah, maybe I just want to retreat. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ignore the kids. Sorry, kids. Oh, these motherfuckers are still there. Okay, Misha, kill this fucker. Oh. Mako would probably solo the bottom of the map. She probably would. Nice. But she's not here. Are you supposed to be saving the kids from Manfroy's island? Okay, listen. This is not a kid.
That's a grown-ass man.
That's a grown-ass man. This is, he's probably old enough to work.
The grown-ass man can protect his son.
And, you know,
and his daughter.
They're not gonna attack a little girl. Surely not.
Okay, Cypress, speaking of Misha Buster, do you have no comments on Misha whatsoever from me specifically? Nope. Especially not anything regarding, like, you know.
How hot she is.
No. And nothing regarding, like, her feet.
What?
I made 0 comments in the Donclave about Misha doing things to me.
Now I know what they're talking about.
Yep.
Oh boy, okay. We're gonna put him here. And we can kind of leave Finn maybe on the sidelines here. And they can go after him, and then worst case I can use a rescue on him if I need to. Or we go to the right, but nah. Save Fate's fanboy? Ah, oof. No. I gotta save my own units. I'm sorry, bro. Let's see if he can... Thank you, he actually hit. Did you receive 7,000 recently to leave the green units behind? Ooh, nice. B rank. That's very helpful.
Tier Pack has made no donations to us.
I wish, bro. I wish they made donations to me. Paying my rent.
If you got $7,000 midway through the Thracia playthrough, I might have to ask for a little bit of a cut.
I honestly, I can understand it. Molda, okay. I think we'll... Do I even want to use a Brave? Probably use the Long Lance. Still 28 hit though, but they don't do that much damage, most of these. So I think I'm gonna kill this guy and then just leave him, like, go towards the left with him. If he hits the miracle one, of course. I need my cut too. Oof. Source. Source. Oh my god. Okay, but he can't steal.
I think Goof has already made enough from his fake taxi appearance with
Oh, who just joined?
It was Oof.
It was Oof. Oof, you're not getting a cut of that. Fuck you. Not with these tactics. Not with these evil oofish tactics. Yeah, I think we'll leave you there. Pay the oof tax, Donald. Maybe. If I get a
The
$7,000 donation, I'll consider it. Oh, nice. Very nice.
Very nice. Good XP.
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit scary for Finn, but nothing I can do about it. Thank you.
Female Mage Knight.
Female Mage Knight hot.
Yeah, cutie patootie.
Cutie patootie. Finn is our hero, but like, holy shit, actually.
True. Wait, but Finn has blue hair.
Oh no, shut up! Shut up! No,
If I know what,
Ralph
like,
is
the
actually
next,
our
like-
hero. But he's not here.
If I know what next, like AI generated slot video you need to make, Finn with
Oh,
the gelatin.
Saving Leaf? Holy shit. Hero, don't you mean Forester? So true.
So true.
Ralph is our Forester. And to be fair, he did join us in a forest, so...
True.
Okay. Nice. Good job. Nobody died so far. Weapon level increased!
Oh, rank up. Nice.
I think he's A rank now. Dvorak is our Forester. What are they doing? They're saving them from the brigands!
Yeah.
Huh? Off to Costco. Good luck, Donut. Have a great day, everyone. Alright. Have a great day too, Jasmine.
Get a hot dog while you're at Costco. Costco hot dogs are great.
I heard as much. Ooh.
I remember seeing a tweet the other day that it was a guy using delayed payments to pay off a Costco hot dog. It was
Yeah.
like 5 payments of 30 cents.
And his comment was like, you know, I'm an entrepreneur, and something like that.
Like it was one of those. He was like ripping on like those like money influencers. I thought it was
Yeah.
funny as hell.
It was. Surrounding hit YouTuber Fate's fanboy. This is true. I believe this. He can't move. Sorry, Mr. Fate's fanboy. Oh boy. Just out of curiosity, Robert. No, you wouldn't even be able to kill him. Which do you choose? Late payment Costco hot dog son or going into debt for Domino's pizza daughter? Well, neither of those stores exist in Germany, so would probably the late payment Costco hot dog son because he's at least trying to pay something.
Yeah.
Hornswoggling header, this place has turned into a damn war zone. Ah, you're a knight of Leinster, right? Here, I'll lend you my old silver sword. Might make the difference between life and death.
Well, Domino's I think is in Germany, but they're like only in major cities. Like I've never been to one. Because I don't live in an urban city.
The reason you don't pick going into debt for Domino's pizza daughter is because Domino's sucks.
Silver sword, blue hair, holy shit.
Alvin!
You're not missing anything? I mean, we have our own pizza places, I just don't see a reason why I would actually want to go to these sorts of places. Like, I can just go to an Italian. I think I'll just visit these.
Finn's playing mind games with them.
Yep.
I've been saving the nearby Thracian from starving by giving them a tenth of our crops. This speedrun is what lets me smuggle the supplies so quickly. The others are shocked by how fast I am. But with the Empire here now, it looks like I won't be able to sneak food over for a while. So why don't you hang on to it for a time being?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yummy.
That's a
3.
That's huge for whoever
It
ends up
is,
eating
yeah.
it. Honestly, just seeing the speed ring pop up made me immediately start thinking about units that could eat it.
I have no idea who I want to give that to, actually.
That's what I said. I'm
clueless.
starting to think, because I can't think of any unit that gets, like, super used, but is, like, slow.
The only unit I could think of like, the top of my head was maybe, Dawson when he comes back. Could be nice.
Mm.
Hey, YouTuber Speedring here. Yeah, that's the guy.
Maybe, like, one of the magic users?
Maybe. Oh, fuck, he'll be able
Because
to
speed with them goes a long way, just because con doesn't work.
Yeah, maybe. I'm worried that this guy's just gonna murder her. 14. Well, okay, she doesn't get doubled at least, but 9 crit avoid. 3% chance to be just crit to death. Uy. Mounting does give her extra stats, I know, but the issue is the crit chance. I guess I could, wait, who do you even have? You have Marita? I probably just want to rescue Marita, so I'll visit this with him.
Just because the other knights were defeated at Ulster doesn't mean it's all over, right? I mean, you folks are here, so that means there's still more knights at Leinster to fight for our motherland. I reckon fighting will be a lot easier with good weapons, so take this here killer lance. It's mighty easy to use, so lop off a few Imperial heads with it for me.
Yeah, not gonna
Nice.
lie, I don't think that was worth it.
No. If it was like the speed ring was in one of those, it would have absolutely been worth
Yeah.
it, but
Oh well.
I honestly kind of viewed it as a thing where it's better safe than sorry.
Fair enough.
Because like I had said, I don't have like a list open of what the houses have.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's kill this guy with her and then
Because a
we'll
lot
move
of it
forward.
is things that I don't remember, so I get to partake in the blindness.
That makes sense, makes sense. Some Edda EXP.
Actually, how fast is Edda? She might not be a bad candidate.
10. That's true, actually.
Yeah, she might not be terrible
Or-
for it, depending on...
I think Ralph could also be kind of nice.
Ralph could be nice,
Still has a lot of levels to grow, though. She does, but yeah. That's a Salem moment. Luck, HP, magic, I'll take it. Still no skill,
I
though.
was to say, not a bad level.
Oh. I think I'll use this opportunity to give Misha the Adept. Oh. Might be a bit scary for Halvin. So let's at least give him the hand axe while we're at it. And Adept manual. There we go.
Adept learned. Buster, as you are an alleged Balta... Alright, well, first off, you know, you got it right for Baltimore. But, we prefer to call ourselves Baltimoreans.
Pardon me, but would this book be able to help you? I'm fairly certain it's enchanted. Tried reading from it, and it summons the most terrible storm. Strong gusts that sweep up anything that isn't nailed down. So, please just protect this. That's kind of nice, I guess.
Wind. Yeah. But, alright. Is there anything in particular you'd like me to say with the accent? Because, whenever I'm talking online, I try to, suppress it a little. I don't want to let the Baltimore accent get out. I can always do the good old Baltimore accent check of
I don't know. I have no preferences.
Yep. Iron earned and iron earned. I love that video of it because the guy, he tries reading it out in a way where where he doesn't have the accent, so he goes Aaron earned and iron earn. Because like if you're just like reading it off the cuff, you go it sounds like completely ineligible. It's like earned and iron earn. But like I'm not close enough to the inner city. I don't have it like particularly thick. The most Baltimore thing to say, get out of the car, and but you need a gun in your hand for that to
get out of the car.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that is pretty Baltimore.
It's either get out of the car or give me all your money.
Nice. Evil heel music. Ripped Dvorak, our hero, indeed. If only Dvorak was here. That's not nice. Don't get hit by the other one, please. Nice.
You've got the Brave Lance on him, right?
Yes.
All right,
Do you have rescue?
that's nice, because that's like a 30% extra chance that he gets Miracle off.
Yeah.
So, like, he should be golden from all those ranged attacks.
Yeah, and I can just heal him up now. It should be fine. If I can get him into a forest next turn, then he should be good. Yeah. This could be pretty dangerous. Okay.
Oh.
Still alive for now. I guess they're moving towards the houses.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Of course they have fucking fortify, bro. Crazy. Run away! Yeah, I can stay right here. He does have vulneraries, but I want to see if I can maybe physic him up instead.
Yeah.
Let's get the houses. Is it true the Leinster army was wiped out at Ulster? Are we doomed to live under the Empire forever? Come, have a sip of this pure water and toast with me to the final days of Leinster. I was just about to sing The Eight Massacre, the start of this kingdom's decline. Seasons past, Leinster thrived with Quan upon its throne, though less esteemed Trevant had dreamed of making it his own. Quan's kin by marriage Sigurd was the victim of a coup. Quan had no stake, but told him take the aid I bring to you. The limber bond of friendship was a noose around his neck. Quan planned a course with half his force embarking on the trek. So with gallant mounted knights and queen upon her steed, slowly marched determined parched across the desert Eid. Oh, but oh how Trevant had waited and followed, hushed as death. His flyers would not be sated till Quan drew his final breath. So from the sky a swarm of foes came soaring into view, their numbers vast, their dragons fast, their lances aiming true. The startled knights could not escape, the desert held them fast. They had to stand upon the sand as bloody wounds amassed. The hearts that bled for Sigurd led his forces to their end. His kingdom snatched, his queen dispatched, no respite for his friend. This world is not an ally, it is sinister and cruel. What Quan forgot, Travant did not, the caring man's the fool. And Sigurd he took to weeping as Tracia took the rule. There's no other code worth keeping, I, the caring man's the fools. That was way too long.
It was really long, yeah. I thought it was going to end like 3 times before it did.
Yeah, that, and as other people are saying, all the house dialogue are pretty much completely made up by the translator. This was not in the original game. They just made it up. Which makes it all so much worse. Let's drop a physic on our good friend Finn. The translator was autistic about this house dialogue, being so proud about it, claiming it was the best thing he wrote. Well, yeah, sometimes retards are wrong. Actually, quite often.
Truth, Nuke.
Hey, are you the ones fighting to free Tracia? Ah, you have such a noble spirit. I'm so glad to have met you. Here, take this pure water to match the purity of your heart. Let's drink it, even if you don't use magic yourself. Lots of folks in the Imperial Army use spells.
Read out like a true flopper-on cutscene?
I think I'll actually send the long lance away. That could actually come in handy. Failed writers can't help but insert their fanfiction into other people's works. 100% true. You give this man a true.
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 Nice. Glade got pissed off that he had to sit through that.
Yeah. That's a great level.
Say that's a very good level, yeah. Glade never falls off. He only falls honor.
Honor? He falls honor?
Because he was already on, so he becomes honor.
Honor is so true. He becomes honor.
I can't wait until you visit a house where, like, you know, you get a recruitable unit and they say, like, together we are the Thracia 776.
Together we are the Tracia 776. And then they shook hands and cried. Yeah, I think I'll try killing this guy. This translation said Quan was on the throne even though Quan's father was still acting king. They even get official lore wrong. Yeah, because, like, this is why I really want to see an actually good translation of Tracia. And I really hope that one day we can actually get one. In fact, after I finish this, I may look into how to edit the game myself.
I don't even mind giving the houses dialogue in theory, it's just the dialogue they do give the houses is so, like, uppity.
Yeah, it does feel very different from the rest of the game.
What about, like, Brave Axe or Killer Axe here?
I'll try the Brave Axe.
Cause, like, I could get it being, like, you know, you visit the village and the guys are like, oh, here, take this pure water. Even if you're not a magic unit, a lot of the Thracian forces use Thoron, so, you know.
Yeah, that should be the end of it. Nice level.
Like, I wouldn't mind it.
Controversial take, but I don't think this translation is that bad, barring house fanfiction. So here's the thing, it is mostly fine in a lot of areas, but it is very weird and off-putting in a lot of others, noticeably so.
I think it's wherever this translation decides to take liberties, it's really bad. Yeah,
that's the big issue.
Because, like, there are some lines that go, like, hard as shit, like the "I sentence you to live," like,
yeah.
It's, like, I kind of feel the aura with that.
Yeah, I agree, see, that's a cool line. But, the other shit they pull, I'm sitting here like, wow, please just tell me what the original house said. And keep in mind, the team which made this translation is the exact same team which made the FE4 translation, which also had extreme liberties taken, and whenever they took them, it was worse. It's the exact same issue, right? Where they're like, okay, Kaga calls these, like, Eve, and whatever the other two are called, you know, the Knights of Lakeshes, and then they just decide to turn them into the Irish original that nobody can pronounce for no reason at all. The Banneray one? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, see, FE4 at least has Project Naga, but this game has no Project Naga. If you want a translation that is most accurate, while not having issues with the game crashing at certain points, you have to play this one. There's no other ones that you can pick. It's kind of crazy that they're just saying with the civilian, but it works out surprisingly well. Your king has arrived! Maybe not too far. Norita.
Okay, someone asked, where's Amalda at?
She's somewhere at the bottom, so she's right here.
Yep. Yeah, just hopefully by the time she gets up there, Shroff's over.
Yeah, he's relatively close here. Nice.
Okay, yeah, I see. The way that the camera was set, he was just barely out of view.
Ah. There's a PDF file with all original script, old translation patch, and new one side by side. Yeah, but here's the issue. I don't care if the original house dialogue is simple. I don't care if like, just translate what the game actually calls them. Don't self-insert your own shit into it. Just play the Spanish translation at this point, amigo. I heard that one's much closer to the original Japanese than any of the English ones, so if I spoke Spanish, I probably would. There's also a German translation being made, but I think that one might be made with a guy who was on the same team as the English translation one, or something like that. I might play it in Spanish, I understand it quite well. Yeah, honestly, if you can speak Spanish, I would wholeheartedly say play it in Spanish instead, because the English translation is genuinely worse. The old translation patch was already fanfiction? Yes, but does that mean this one also has to be fanfiction? Like, my point is that there is no single good translation patch for this. I'm not even mad, Finn.
I was gonna say, his stats are already, like, so insanely crazy that he can eat it.
He can eat it. Spanish dubs better than English dubs in almost all instances.
Almost cap strength skill.
See, here's the thing. Oof, Shia patch, was that the one which had the In America thing? Because see,
he fell for my trap in America.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's at least funny, right? It's not accurate, but at least it's funny. This one is like cringe stuff. Original Japanese to English translation. Villager. Is it true that the Leicester army lost? Are we going to be sent back to the era of the Empire again? Huh, you won't let that happen? How reassuring. I'll give you this holy water, so please make good use of it. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? That is a perfectly fine dialogue, rather than just have a random villager go like 50 lines of some random song that is not even accurate.
I was gonna say, that's like lore incorrect.
Yeah. We'll visit this one. So the Imperial Army has come to bring down the hammer. Surely you have comrades who've been injured. Use this, it's a heal staff. Fuck off, dude!
Heal staff!
Wow. This one game is recently getting flamed for only the English version, randomly having trans references when every other language doesn't. Yeah, English fucking translations suck nowadays. They genuinely are ass.
What game is it, out of curiosity?
Because here's the thing, if the original has that in the dialogue, sure, okay, whatever, right? But the writers self-inserting it because they think it is good, that is what is annoying. If I want a piece of media translated, and that can be a game, a show, a book, I don't care, I want an accurate translation of it. I don't want the people who are quote-unquote localizing it just inserting random shit into it because they like it. That's like awful. I hate it. Like, why can people not just actually like have things that are in the dialogue? Why does it always have to be like, I believe in this and now you have to believe in this too, whether you like it or not, so fuck you. It's so annoying. It infuriates me so much. Wait, Karen takes a hit, right? Yeah. Union Syndrome is the game. What is Union Syndrome?
I asked him what game it was that, like, specifically added in the stuff in the translation.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the game name. I thought he meant it, like, as in, yeah.
Union... Here, I'm looking the game up. Okay, yeah, I see.
The other languages are in the same game, so
it's a rhythm game.
I see. Yeah, but see, that's just another case of, like, why? Why change it? Just, like, keep it as is. That's not what the game actually says. The game also removed all references to Rans. It had several references to older games and a lot of classic anime, and they all got removed. See, that is just straight up, like, lying to people. It is just making shit up. I don't get how anybody, like, sees that shit and is not infuriated by it. Oh, I should have healed Halvin. Well, Tina, let's go. Prove your loyalty, turn this into a German stream, don't speak English. Ich kann auch auf Deutsch auf dem Stream reden, aber ich glaube, wenn ich auf Deutsch rede, wird mich sowohl Buster als auch die anderen Leute, die den Stream schauen, nicht gänzlich verstehen. Deswegen belassen wir es, glaube ich, lieber mal bei Englisch.
Alright guys, so I have no fucking clue anything he just said.
That's pretty much what I said. If I speak German, you're not gonna understand me. Stimme ich dir zu? Ja, wahrhaftig. Kaiser auf dem Thron. Lang lebe der Kaiser. By the way, for what I know, Japanese pretty much can't be directly translated to English without sounding awkward, so the translators are either taking liberties or passing something square. Well, from what I've understood from Imported Cheese talking about it, is Japanese is a phonetic language. So, if there's something that is like... They just... how you would spell it out, right? They just say it how you would spell it out, not necessarily how English is.
But there's also a difference between taking something like, you know, I went outside and walked my dog, and changing that to I went on a walk with my dog, and changing that to I had a wonderful day out and about upon the beautiful town with my esteemed pupper. There's a difference between taking something and making it sound a little more natural and changing what, like, the meaning of it is.
Yeah.
Like, there's a, like, it's... I understand why people make the point, but they make the point wrong, basically. They use it to justify, like...
Yeah.
translating it poorly when, like I said, there's a difference between changing something that might sound a little stilted to flow a little more naturally and changing what the meaning of it is.
I agree. Of course that hits him. Let's hope the other one doesn't, then I can rescue him next turn.
Because obviously you don't want the dialogue to sound robotic, but you don't ever want to change the meaning.
Yeah. Nice. The literal translation feels off. Well, I would completely agree with Buster, though, that, yeah, sure, if you translate it exactly word for word with absolutely no nuance to it, then it may sound a bit off. But if you, like, add just a little bit to make it flow a bit better without changing the meaning, that's fine. Then I don't mind it at all. Literal translation means keep it the same meaning, don't add references or change characters. Yeah.
Yeah, or like what Astroproc just said, only slight changes like adding an implied context, changing untranslatable like puns and jokes, finding equivalents for culturally specific terms. Like, that is what translating should end up being. Because, like, if a joke only makes sense in Japanese, like, you have to find some equivalent to it.
Yeah. But from what I've gathered, the Japanese language is actually very versatile in accepting new words, in the sense that because it's a phonetic language that relies on how the words sound, you can kind of add any foreign word to Japanese and make it sound somewhat Japanese. Like, a lot of modern Japanese words, from my understanding, are English words. Like, if you had, like, I don't know, the word cigarette in English, and you would translate, or you would put that in Japanese, they would call it, like, cigarettu, or something like that. Where, like, even if you don't speak Japanese, you can very clearly tell it's a foreign word and understand it.
Yeah, like, I think, like, French fry is, like, furaidu potato. Like, something along like that.
That's pretty much how I heard this one. It's very weird that they just leave the civilians here.
It's because, like, all the axe units and the thieves are normally the ones who want to go after them. It's just kind of a funny quirk of them all being, like, the same army affiliation. I don't think I would have hated to see, like, the brigands and the thieves be a different army.
They're not affiliation bandits.
They're not the same affiliation, but they're all red units, so they can't, like, target each other, is more what I meant.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I would have hated seeing them be, like, the green unit, like the fake green unit where they're still aggressive to,
Modern Japanese just uses a bunch of English and puts it into katakana. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've gathered from it. I guess we're playing this a bit slower then. I mean, nobody's died so far, which is kind of impressive, honestly. Oh wait, did I? No, I still have it. You don't have the reward, but I think she has the rescue, and I think it's honestly a fine moment to use it. I just gotta get to the last village.
Yeah.
The Imperial Army looks to be awfully strong. You can't lose now. Please, you're our only hope. Here, take this staff. Makes your magical senses stronger, I think. This tiny staff is all that's left of my garden after my idiot brother tried to water my plants with pure water.
So that's another thing that they just added in there, because I remember that previous conversation where they talked about this.
Where he was like trying to grow a tree with pure water. Yeah.
Yeah, which is just completely made up by them.
Getting another ensorcel is really nice, at least.
Yeah, and I think I could have put him on the forest and then he might have been safe, but that would use up so much of the Brave Lance that I think I would rather just rescue him.
He'd probably break it.
Yeah. And then it can actually get very dangerous. The pure water fanfic, it goes deep, yeah. And the other thing is, it feels like, you know, this, I Let's see the level first. I'll take it. That's an alright level.
Yeah, that's not bad.
My issue with the pure water thing as well is the game is supposed to show you like that people have it really badly here. You're fighting this guerrilla warfare campaign and stuff like that. And then the dude tries to water an entire tree with pure water. You'd need buckets of that. You'd need buckets of that to properly water it.
A lot of it just seems so like silly.
Yeah, it just kind of goes for me. It kind of brings me out of the immersion to have this random guy just water his shit with pure waters.
Yeah,
which keep in mind,
I agree a lot
pure waters are supposed to be incredibly valuable, and this is one singular bottle that is worth like what, $1,000 or something.
Yeah, like the house is giving you pure water is like supposed to be like, this is like an incredibly valuable thing that I'm entrusting with you because you're the army.
Yeah.
And like half the dialogue is just like, oh yeah, here, have this pure water. I almost accidentally drank it the other day. Whoops, haha. Don't worry though, I actually have 60 bottles of it in my basement.
Yeah, exactly. Edda, let's see. If people want to have their own dialogue, they should just make their own hack. Exactly, Davis. 100% agreed. I'll take it.
HPSP.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
The thing they did with the stamina drinks was really dumb and not funny. You mean when they said it was made of, like, Pegasus piss? That was very weird. The biggest screw-up the translator made is that they decided the sentence sounds out of character, let's change the meaning of that. Yeah, that is not what a translation should be. If Tracia has writing errors, I want to see those writing errors, like, or mistakes, right? That I'm playing Tracia, I'm not playing your redesigned version of Tracia. I can put somebody here. It's kind of tanky. Could it be Dean? Probably can be Dean.
Yeah.
Anything, I'm just worried she's gonna fucking die then. How tanky is... Oh, I've already moved him. Ah, it might be a bit scary for him. Or actually, 80 avoid? Never mind, it's not scary for him at all. So I think next turn we'll lure in Amalda and the others with... Boy Robert, the big one, the tough one. Translators are not supposed to do script corrections. Yeah, I agree. Robert, you can have that scroll. We'll just kind of inch forward. Okay, I can actually stay a little bit further in here. I like how a few companies have already decided to cut the fat and just use LLM AI for translations. Well, here's the thing, I'm not the biggest fan of stuff like that, personally. Because at the end of the day, it is an industry of people who are kind of just losing their job. But at the other point, like, if the people are just not going to do a good job at what you're paying them to do, aka translating the game, and that's kind of their own fault. To a degree. And it does make me feel bad for the people who actually make good translations.
Yeah. Like, the vetting process on, like, becoming a translator just needs to be tighter, but that's kind of where the problem is with, like, a lot of the people who got into translation were, like, losers who, like, sit in their room all day and are like, oh my god, I love anime, I'm gonna go translate it.
I guess, yeah. AI can already do natural translations. It can, but for me, it's just like, I feel sad that there's an entire, like, job market, or like, genre of job, an entire occupation that is kind of being replaced by computers, because there is some nuance to translation that I think needs a human mind, but like I just wish the translations that we get nowadays weren't so fucking ass. Because the thing is, if you're a company, right, and you want to translate your shit to other stuff, to other languages, to earn more money, you're not gonna pay the guys who want like 3 times the price, but give you an actual good translation, unless there is a significant movement of people wanting you to. Like, I've heard, for example, that the Japanese translations of the Lord of the Rings movies are actually really, really bad, and they completely change like the meanings and stuff like that of a lot of things.
Oh, hey, they're all fleeing.
Interesting. And yeah, because there's no houses left.
Yeah.
But I've heard about that, and the Japanese Lord of the Rings community, they had a huge outcry about it. They made a petition where they petitioned the guy who made Lord of the Rings. Oh, interesting, now they're moving. To change the translation studio. And I think they did, actually, if I
That's pretty based.
recall correctly.
Man, thinking about petitions has just got me, this is like completely off a side tangent. I've been doing like a lot of Golden Sun stuff recently, because I've been making like an entire like campaign tabletop sheet based off of the game's mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I've had to be like doing some digging around, and like a couple years ago, and this was like closer to a decade than not, I think, there was like a giant petition to like get Camelot, the studio who made them, to like start working on the 4th one, and it had a bunch of traction, but sadly petitions do not work that way. Camelot Camelot is doomed in the Samsara cycle to make Mario sports games until the end of time. Which, like, I don't know. Golden Sun's 25th anniversary is coming up this year. I have copium.
We'll see.
Yeah, because I've been working super hard on the sheet. I think it'll like I've been like studying all like the game formulas. I've got
I've tried Golden Sun before, but I don't know, there's something about it that just never really grabbed me. I get why people like it, but it just... there's something about it that always turned me off. Yeah, I agree, Oof.
Like, I get it, it's not something for everybody.
Yeah.
I was able to get together like a little group of people who all like the game, and it's, you know, just a fun project to work on.
Okay.
It's definitely a thing where I've kind of got the tism for it.
I understand. Makes sense. Now it's I always have to think of, like, if you've ever played Dwarf Fortress, you can randomly have a dwarf go into, I think it's called a Fey mood, where they just like randomly stop whatever they're doing and just craft like a sculpture of something specific that happened to them. And sometimes I feel like I'm a dwarf as well, because sometimes it's like 3 a.m. and I'm like, oh, I should make a design document about this.
No, I get it. I was up until like 7 in the morning working on something. Like, I finished it and I was like, I should probably like try and take a nap before the stream.
Yeah, I feel ya. Dwarf Fortress. So true. Let's put Leaf in.
Because it's like, to me, Golden Sun just scratches like an itch of like everything I like in an RPG.
Makes sense.
High customization, like, simple enough mechanics.
I'm a bit worried about these guys, actually.
And this is also my chance to say, I actually know how to do things better than the developers do, where I'm gonna make the attacking magic not fall off of, like, fucking cliff late game. Because the Golden Sun games have a case where magic is great early on, and then, like, late game physical attacks just start completely mogging.
This is not a good situation to be in. Higher their hit rates on him. If he's in range of Finn, of Nana and Leaf, he should be fine. Mina's fine. Yeah, I think we just do this, we drop a heal on him. And then we can just rescue her out. Many random encounters, puzzles for kids, presentation and music are gorgeous, but Golden Sun is not very engaging to me, gameplay-wise. I feel the same. I feel the exact same. Also, somebody said I need to drop a warp to get Amalda. I don't think so.
Honestly, I think you can wait for her to just roll in. Because the way that they're moving is kind of weird, because there's that poor little green unit stuck down there, but you can abuse that out. To, like, bait them in slowly.
Bit worried about Misha, though.
Oh, Ayers Rock? No. I love Ayers Rock. Because in order to prep the cheat, I've been replaying all the games.
Ooh.
And I specifically did, like, the stuff that lets you get peers early, like, before doing Ayers Rock, and I'm super looking forward to it.
Late there, then.
For context, Mr. Lot, Ayers Rock is the longest dungeon in the franchise.
I see.
Which I adore. I wish there were more dungeons like Ayers Rock that actually, like, kind of put some pressure on you.
Yeah, see, that's my kind of issues with a lot of the games. Either they're very hard, and then that's fine usually, or they're incredibly easy, and I feel like if very easy games just don't have replayability as much.
I'd say it's like, the Lost Stage gets, like, up there, I'd say. It's definitely the hardest out of the three. There's a reason that it's usually most people's favorite. It's definitely the most, like, mechanically sound. Because the first game is, like, finding its footing, whereas the Lost Stage is like, alright, if you were able to beat the first game, we can kind of, like, make you have to actually think. And then Dark Dawn kind of reverted it. It doesn't get, like, too crazy until late game. Honestly, the one big problem I have with Dark Dawn is just that there aren't enough bosses.
I see. Yeah, we'll just do this, and then hopefully that should be enough to be fine for him. And we'll see how it goes, I guess. I just play Fire Emblem, TBH. Honestly, I can understand. Ooh, I didn't see that guy's in range. We'll see.
I like how more brigands are spawning in, even though they're all, like, forming the conga line to get to the escape point.
Someone's probably dead. They could be. They could be. But most of
I'm a
them
believer.
Are just, like, trying to save Mr. Green unit. Oh! I think he might be safe. Because I'm not sure if he can Kanto. He can't, okay. Whew! What does that even mean? Ethically play Fire Emblem for its fight scenes? What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, that brings up a good point. It's an inside joke I don't even get, oof. If I
It's
left
too
like...
inside.
Oh,
let it outside.
Toho. Okay, I see. I see.
Oh, right. Because Toho
Yeah,
had
no,
his weird
yeah,
thing with
yeah.
like the little like magical girl show.
Yeah, he was being very weird about some things. That's why he's no longer on the server. Kane!
Let's go, Kane. Big combat.
Still good, by the way.
Yep. Okay, come on,
Yeah.
Marita. Nice.
Marita.
Nice.
It's a lot of XP.
Huge chunk of XP.
I'm so glad I got a lot of these rapiers.
Yep.
Having a good lift is so nice.
Strength, magic, speed.
I'll take it. Great
Nice.
level. Save me, Kane. Where's Ivel, though? Yeah, about her. Looks like you're gonna beat this chapter deathless. So far, actually, yeah, but I did use a good amount of my resources.
This is definitely a map where I don't think you should feel bad about resource sinking.
Yep. They're, like, you know, really bad positions there. Yeah, the greenies can just escape, luckily.
Yeah. Except for the poor guy that's stuck with his fan base.
Well, he just
Honestly,
saved
though-
the entire army, though. Fate's fanboy,
Yeah.
I kneel.
we kneel.
We kneel. Kinda sad for the last guy. No, he's gonna survive this as well. Like,
Yeah, because since they're surrounding him, the brigand can't get him. He's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone make sure to ping Fate's fanboy 70 times and say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sar. Have either of you played Final Fantasy Tactics? I'm playing the remaster right now and it's really climax. I'm really into skill emblem and world map grinding. It's hitting my awakening fatesism. I've played a little bit of them before, but not too much. They're
I
okay.
haven't played the remake, but I've played the original. Yeah. Cause you know I love Final Fantasy, I love tactics games, so you know there you go.
Yeah, makes sense. 776 pings. Let's go.
I've been meaning to borrow. My dad has like a physical copy of the remake. I've been meaning to borrow it and play it.
Ooh, nice.
Strength,
Also
speed.
nice.
If you're only gonna get 2 stats, those are probably the best 2 to get.
Yeah, other than maybe defense.
Yeah.
Come on, big one, give me a crit.
Edda heard me talking about how maybe we should give her the speed ring, and she was like, "Nah, don't worry, I don't need it."
Nah, don't worry, bro, I got you.
The big one, the tough one.
The big one. The biggest one and the toughest one. It's sad to give him the kill, but...
Tactics is also one of those games where, like, it's genuinely got, like, a pretty alright narrative. Like...
See, for me, what's weird is there's so many games that are called Tactics in the series that I constantly get them mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
Strength, I'll take it.
It's like, you gotta look at, like, the subtitles on them.
Yeah, and I
there's...
constantly mix
But even
them up.
that doesn't help because there's re-releases of the base Tactics games that have different, like, subtitles, because there's War of the Lions, which is still FF Tactics.
Exactly, it is incredibly confusing for no reason at all. That would be a kill, actually. Just would like a crit preventing item on her. Then you probably don't need it, you have so much luck. Am I gonna kill you from... No.
Does he have a way to, like, set it up any?
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, because it's a killing edge one, you don't wanna... Risk it.
Yeah. Actually, can you maybe just kill her instead? That would technically be a kill. Maybe I should try this. They still have Miracle, which is kind of annoying, but... Nah, let me kill this guy, because then, it should be a more or less guaranteed kill for Misha.
Yeah, honestly, I forgot that the remake had, like, a specifically dedicated, like... It just plays like the base game version.
Well,
which
Misha?
I think is great for a remake. Strength, skill, speed, defense.
Phenomenal.
Great level, great level.
Great unit. Glad to have her. I think I'll just pop a vulnerary on him.
Yeah, Glade's gonna need to heal up.
Well, that is a kill.
Yeah?
Try it. She has Miracle anyways, so I might as well. Can Lifa steal the killing edge? Well, you're right, he actually can.
I was gonna say, good thing that either he missed and or Miracle procced.
Huh. What's your impression of Karen 2.0? You mean Karen Plus? Misha's way cooler than her already. I like her portrait more, I like her personality more, I like her immediate performance more. She is everything I wish Pegasus Knight to be, because unlike Karen, she also has an actual HP stat. You know, Karen felt like such a huge downgrade because FE4 was the previous game. And then you just get Karen, who has like 8 HP, it feels like. She dies to a wet fart. And sure, she's fast, she's lucky, but that's about it. And then her weapon ranks are also complete and utter dog shit. She starts at E rank. And it feels like you have her for such a long time, but the time you have her is not very enjoyable. Now we can actually just keep him in here. Lippis can run in, just grab the killing edge, yoink. Misha's so cool, I consider her underrated because most people don't play that route split. Glad you found the gem. I'm very glad I got her, because she is everything I would have wanted from Karen.
It's a shame because I think A route like pretty much hands down has the better units if you ask me.
Keep in mind that Karen is the only flyer you get until chapter 14. She's irreplaceable, but not because she can fight. Yeah, I know.
Why are we lying? What about Dvorak? Can like we stop like bullshitting in the chat?
True Dvorak moment. No, but like, I would agree that, but to me, it means she's a really good unit, right? It means she's a really good unit, even if you don't level her like me. But she's just not fun to use. She's just not fun to use because she can never really do anything combat-wise. Misha is not like the tankiest unit either, but she can at least reliably take one hit. And I don't really need to worry as much about her. So I don't know. It feels like such a downgrade to me. Because, especially, remember Aranis from FE4? Remember, Fee? Like, they have actual HP stats, even like the generic Pegasi. It's not difficult to make Karen good, but she's just not fun. Speed, I'll take. Speed. Karen is Florina without Lin mode. Yeah, that's kind of how she feels to me. Malda's still alive? Yep, she's sitting down there at the bottom. Hammer. Hammer's not effective against Great Knights, is it? Hammer. No.
No, Great Knights aren't armored.
Okay. Yeah, she's low on fatigue. It does reset your fatigue completely, so I might as well get some heals in.
Yeah.
Misha's with late pre-promoted Pegasi Knights should be in GBA. She's not even promoted, though. She's not a Falcon Knight. She gets so much, like, if anything, her stats are amazing for her level. She is? No, she's not. She's not a Falcon Knight, she's a Pegasus Knight. She's a Pegasus Knight, not a Falco Knight. Guys, read the text on the upper right, please.
I tried. My mouse is not that quick.
I meant in how she joins later on compared to the rest of the flyers. Yeah, but, you know, guys, come on. Can we not spoil me on things, please? I hate how often I have to ask this, but if I don't know anything, just don't... Does her class have the same name as Karen's? No. No, Karen is a Pegasus Rider and she's a Pegasus Knight, but usually the promoted variant is a Falco Knight. And so I would have assumed that she's not promoted.
Have a precedent of having 3 tiers of flyer.
Yeah. So please don't tell me if she's promoted or not. If I don't think she's promoted, then for all intents and purposes, she isn't. No need to spoil me on things. Bruh.
Nice.
Download is very hard to discuss anything FE5 and not spoil anything. Well, here's the thing.
It's not really.
It's not a discussion. It's just I said she's not promoted, and I got 3 people saying, no, she is, you're wrong. Which, like, come on. If I don't think she's promoted, then obviously I believe that, and you don't need to correct me about it. And tell me whether she is or not. Because I was very excited to promote her into a Falcon Knight. I wonder why the class name is different.
You're acting smug like, ooh, she has a different class name. But again, Jugdral has shown that there are more than 2 tiers of flyers.
Yeah. Like,
because there's
in
a
FE4
Rider, Knight, and Lord.
Yeah, exactly. In FE4 you have the same thing, where you have Pegasus Rider, which are mostly for enemies. Or I think enemy only, actually. You have Pegasus Knights, which is the tier 1 for all other ones. And then Falcon Knights. So why wouldn't this be the same case for this game?
And then there's the same deal for Wyverns.
Yeah.
HP strength, skill, speed, defense, con? Holy shit!
He wants to get Glade's job, I think.
We're raising Kane.
We're raising Kane.
PC.
He's only level 7, too.
Nice!
Dude, why is Livis an actual combat machine? Holy shit.
Livis said, fuck your Great Knight. HP, magic, skill? Nah. No
Weird
con.
one, but I'll take it.
I always cross my fingers for con on Livis levels.
Yeah, but I have a feeling at this point it may not happen anymore.
Yeah, it might just be over.
Yeah, it might be Jover. But hey, strength is still nice. I didn't consider that it would be a well, here's the thing though. I understood it if you would just randomly say she's promoted. But if I particularly said she's not promoted, and then I get corrected about it, that's what's annoying, right? Because then you're not just randomly discussing it, you're correcting me about something I don't know. Which changes my... Because the difference between, oh my god, she's level 4 and she's not even promoted with these stats, and, okay, she's a pre-promote, is quite big. Not something I can steal, unfortunately. If you just had one more con, bro, it can't be that difficult. Can't be that difficult. Okay, I think we got some breathing room now, though. Griffins are cool, wish they had more lore in the franchise. I wish they just appeared more. Like, because Griffins are a really cool thing, but they just never really show them.
Yeah, I like the games that mess around more with what flying mounts are available, because, like, Awakening has the Griffins, Fates has Maligs and Kinshis. Like, I wish there was more variety.
Yeah. And here's the issue as well. What's the big difference between Wyverns and Pegasus Knights in Fire Emblem? Wyverns are better. That's literally the entire difference.
If there was more variety, I feel like they could make the stat differences between all the flying types more, like, crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know, like Pegasi are fast and resi, Wyverns are like strong and bulky. Griffins I feel like can kind of be like a weird like all-rounder. Maligs have like strength and magic.
Let's go!
Good level, good level, good level.
Wyverns are better up until Pegasus blokes got staff axes. I guess, yeah. Only in Turing Saga, Pegasus Knights are better. They're not necessarily... I guess they're better, but more so better because, like, the guy who promotes... The only real Pegasus Knight you get is the guy who promotes into a Pegasus Knight from Paladin. And for him, it's more of a side grade than an actual promotion. You technically can promote Pegasi into Wyverns, but it requires a flute that is incredibly rare. Like, if you're unlucky, you need to be really lucky to get even one of them. And in my entire playthrough, I did not get a single one of them. It's like you can get it as a random drop with like less than 1% chance at one point of the game, or alternatively, if you sell all of your items, literally all of them, to get 10k, then you can buy them in one specific point of the game. But just before that moment, the game steals all your money away from you. So it's like, technically, practically... We shot. Alright. Read us down there. Who else was injured? Was it? Oh, it's Kane. Can heal up Kane. To whoever said it's too late to train Tina, I think you're wrong.
It's never too late to train a staff unit.
Yeah. Tina moment.
Okay, but
okay,
Movement Star?
No,
No.
Sire.
I thought we were about to have the truest Tina moment where she misses, gets a Movement Star, and then misses again.
True. There you go, Salem, get some weapon rank. It's too late to train Karen, please sack her for no reason, Sar. No, Karen can live.
Chudlod, how much money do I have to donate to end the Ironman and go to Season 3? Bidding war on Leaf's life.
$1,000. $2,000. $2,000. I'll redo everything from scratch for $2,000 a piece. Because that pays my rent for like 3 months.
Alright, time to go take out a loan from the bank. They're like, sir, what do you need this money for? To give it to a German man.
I'm a reader. I gotta save ya.
Can you do it for 50 cents?
No. Come back when you're a little bit, richer. We already moved Finn, okay. Yeah, we're gonna slowly lure them in now. Since the reinforcements seem to be stopped. Max will be streaming later if you want units to be sacked for no reason. Is he streaming today? Can't wait to steal something with T. Psych! Okay, I can just dance with Lara and I can try again. Psych! Oh, I got a movement star so I can try stealing. Psych! London, how much do I have to pay you for you to play Code of the Black Knights? You know that I can only pay in air though. Pay in air? Well, I have enough air. Code of the Black Knights, I've tried the first couple of chapters, but it feels way too much like a gimmicky, weird hack. Then, like, and it feels quite Reddit, if I remember correctly. I don't know. If it's the one I'm thinking of. Or is it Code of the Burger... No, I think I'm thinking of Code of the Burger King, but isn't that from the same guy? I don't know, I played Code of the Burger King and I did not like it at all. Which unit is the most Chinese coded in FE5?
Trude.
Trude? Nah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Have you seen him?
Yeah, so what? You've met me in a very Chinese moment in my life.
You've got a hook in Amalda at this point, like she's not moving any.
Well, no, the idea was I can put Robert right here in this forest, and with the double aura, she won't have any chance to hit him, and he won't have any chance to kill her.
Yeah,
And
that's
then,
what I'm saying. You gotta bait her in.
Yeah, I do. How much do these Thoron guys do? 27. Ay, 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 ay. Let's just heal first. Is the most Indian coded unit in the game so far? I don't know.
I was gonna say, we don't get any Verdane people in this game.
But the Verdanites are not even Indians. They're Persians. Kaga said as much as in an interview.
It's the closest to it, though.
Geographically, but I think if you're gonna call a Persian guy an Indian, he will be very, very offended.
Yeah,
I would be too.
Of course, but like, none of the, like, it's the closest that we get, is what I'm saying.
No,
like,
that is slander.
What other
against
country
Persians.
in Jugdral is close to India?
It doesn't exist in India. It's a good world. Okay, maybe Jugdral is not a good world.
I think you're misunderstanding the hypothetical. We're not saying who is India, we're saying what's the closest.
Yeah, I still don't agree. Persians are very different. This is slander against Persians, Buster.
Nothing else is... They're the closest, like nothing else is close.
Slander against Persians, Buster. I will have none of this slander. How much can I pay you to call an Indian a Pakistani? $5. Probably. You know, if you want to annoy Greeks and Turks a lot, then what you can do is you call a Turkish guy an East Greek, and you call a Greek guy a West Turk at the same time for maximum trollage. And you can do the same thing with India and Pakistan, where if there's a guy from Pakistan, you call him a West Indian, and then if there's a guy from India, you call him an East Pakistani. Do it? Well, I don't have any Indians at hand. But, thank you for the $5. Like, I would do it with even without money, to be honest, but I would like to get $5. What about Bangladesh? Well, they get mad if you call them East Pakistan and East India, so I guess it works both ways.
Okay, well, if you need an Indian to fulfill Kirk's donation. Hello, sir. No, sir, what are you doing? Stop it!
I will
Do not redeem!
I will redeem!
Fuck you, bloody bastard!
I will redeem my Amalda recruitment, and there's nothing you can do about it, Mr. Pakistan. Okay.
No, sir! Stop it, sir! Please do not!
No! I am going to fuck your mother.
Do not redeem!
I do think it's a little bit sad how, you know, people used to complain about Apu from The Simpsons, and then they were like, oh, he's racist, he's racist. Now Apu is gone, and like, the perception the world has of Indians has just gone down the drain completely.
Apu was like Spider-Man, like holding the train from falling off the bridge.
Yeah, kind of. So sometimes people don't know how good they have it. You are weak sperm, you are weak sperm. This is strong sperm. This is Greek god. Very good. Quicks are pretty fun. To be fair, most people are actually. Like, one of the most important things that I think you can be, you can have, like one of the most important qualities that makes you nice to talk to is being able to take a joke. Even if it means that the joke is about you. Unless it's like genuinely mean, and just meant to be insulting, that's like a different case, but yeah.
The big one.
The big one. Bruh.
Oh!
Surely
Robert!
that's gotta be the only one. Come on,
You've been getting hit
Rob.
by like a bunch of super low percents.
Yeah, well, it's 1RN. The big one.
The tough one.
The not so big one. Just watch, bro. He's gonna dodge the other ones. See? And then there's just a poleaxe guy that's left, but he is
Robert!
actually... Bro. See, he missed his 99 so he can dodge the next attack. He was preparing himself mentally. A 1 for a 1. They're thinking. They're really thinking. Which one do I want to attack? Do I want to try my hand at the big one?
They're scared.
They are. Fate's fanboy replied, "You're laughing. I'm surrounded by Bow Knights, Great Knights, Mage Knights, and Valkyries, and you're laughing." How do you feel about the map so far? I think it's amazing. I really like the idea of it. The big one. It manages to catch you off guard. But yeah, the map is, I mean, it kind of tells you that he's gonna take like half the army. But, yeah, thoughts on the plot development here? It kind of feels like either Dorius or Augustus were like ready to sacrifice themselves to get Leaf to understand what he's doing is retarded. Which does feel pretty interesting, I will say so myself.
Yeah. Because, like, Dorius was already a guy who was, like, missing his arm and basically at wit's end.
Yeah.
And they basically knew, like, Leaf needs to take an L to, like, understand that he's acting like a buffoon. But the way that it's described where Dorius, like, charges, like, their vanguard, like, by himself and, like, sacrifices himself so the rest of the army can escape, like, I like it so that it's not Dorius saying, alright, I'm gonna kill a bunch of people with me so that Leaf gets it. He's at least, like... He's taking the L by himself. Yeah.
The leadership star is still gone. People shit on Dorius for this when it was Leaf's fault. It was very clearly him trying to show Leaf, like, hey, this, you got lucky. Don't, like, overextend. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're trying to, like, what you're doing is not helping. And you need to learn about it. Your actions have consequences. And I'm not sure if it's what I would have done, but I can understand the thought behind it. It makes a lot more sense than like, Trevant FE4, for example. Oh my god, he's so
the big one.
Good.
Sea
Level
rainbows?
Increased! There we go. I think he can use Killer now. Nice.
Yep.
In Ultra Session patch, it was more ambiguous. That's why people blame Dorius. I see.
Yeah, you've gotta, because like with all the reinforcements coming in, you've gotta bait in them all to like soon.
Yeah.
And like start heading for the exit.
Oh, you're right. This is an escape map.
Yep.
I didn't even consider that. Well, here's the issue though. I'm not sure I can at this point. Because, even if I talk to her with I guess I can rescue Shroff afterwards with her. But, like, the only
You'd have to, like, have Amalda rescue Shroff and then rescue Staff Amalda, I think.
Well, no, she can canto away with him. She's mounted.
She does not have the move like that, like if you're saying warp in Shroff to where she's, like, currently at.
No, not warp. I mean, like, pull her in here, then talk.
I got you, yeah. Bait her in, then get Shroff in, and then I got you. Yeah.
I'm thinking I probably want to wait, like, one more turn, and then we'll try it, and if that doesn't work, we retreat. Because I did not even think about the fact that this is actually a rescue mission, or, like, an escape mission.
Yep. Yeah, that's why there's so many cav reinforcements. The game's trying to tell you, like, hey, hurry up.
We could even try Finn. Forest Finn, and, you know, if she dies, she dies. It's probably safer, actually, to do. Finn, 25 damage. That would be 16 times 2. It would technically work. But how much avoid he... I don't think he has enough avoid for that. Yeah, I guess I'll keep him off for like one more turn and we'll see how it goes. Can they reach Rod? They can, actually. Nice. Actually hitting.
Yep.
Unit limit kind of fucks over this map in particular. I see. Only we had Dvorak, so we could destroy the enemy army with Adept. If only we had Dvorak. Period. Kane's also been growing pretty well.
Yeah, Kane's levels have been, like, ridiculous.
Donkulous, even. Keep you here.
Yeah, the auto scroll went to, Misha.
Yep. Yeah, it's only this guy who can reach him, so I probably want them to give aura to the other guys above it instead. Oh, we didn't even have the Kingmaker equipped. Oh, I put Nana over there. That's not good. I didn't even realize. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. What can you do? Ah, now we need Shroff kind of close. That's kind of useless, but okay, thank you. Yeah, we'll try if we can get her next chapter, or next turn, next chapter. It's probably our only opportunity to try and get her, so... Next chapter is also pretty climax. Well, we'll see. Expectation bar is so low that hitting heal is nice. That's a Salem moment.
He's been getting so unlucky, because, like, you know, you think like the calc is like 5% for every like point of skill, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means like he'd have an 85, and he's been missing like half the time.
Any recent hacks you're looking into? Well, there's one I've been playing, Westrian War, that's really good, that I highly recommend. Westrian War is peak, but I've played that one. I was considering playing Bells of Bylon on the channel, because I heard it's like Tracia-esque. There is FE7 Lex Talionis. I don't think that one's done yet, but if it's done, I will probably play it. What other ones are there? Iron Emblem Gaiden, which you might see soon. Ish.
Kane is dismounted because a lot of the enemies have halberds or poleaxes, like that.
Like that. Play the Echoes hack for the lols? What Echoes hack? You mean Sacred
I think you mean
Echoes?
Sacred Echoes, which
no, that's dog shit.
Sacred Echoes is bum.
It's actual dog shit, and I refuse to play that.
I gave it a go for like the sake of it. Like I did not have very high expectations of it, and like I got through like the first couple maps and I was like, man, this is bad.
Is the Iron Emblem series of Manx officially dead? It's not officially dead. Manx is just not, you know how Manx is. He gives you a promise, and the promise doesn't mean anything because he just doesn't want to do it. And that's pretty much what the thing with Iron Emblem is. He promises to continue it, he promises this, promises that, and he just doesn't do it. And there's nothing I can really do about it. If he has other things he thinks is more important, fine by me, but there is nothing I can do to fix it. You guys are just gonna have to live with it. Because if I recall correctly, the last episode we recorded is not even uploaded yet. You think Robert is probably the best one here? I want to make sure that he doesn't kill them in return. Or, alternatively, I can try to do Finn with like a javelin or something. But Finn can always crit, and Finn has 28 crit. Yeah, I think we're gonna get full avoid on Robert. That way these guys should all have one hit chance on him. And that's gonna be the best we're gonna get. Yeah, he'll have 107 avoid. Yeah, that was the best one. I haven't seen much about Sacred Echoes. Why is it so terrible? Sacred Echoes just completely rewrites a lot of the things where...
Sacred Echoes is like the biggest case of, I think I can write this game better than the writers.
Yeah, pretty much. Because there's like... they decide to make... Which one was it? The Athos guy, Noma, and some other dude gay for no reason.
Noma and Mycen.
Noma and Mycen, yeah. They just have
and
gay
then
old men in there.
They introduced a new like thief OC who bangs Silk.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's actual fan fiction territory, where like if it was your own game, sure, whatever, right? If that's how you want to write your game, who am I to judge? But if it's like an established thing and they're just kind of ruining it for no reason, feels a bit off to me, personally. Yeah, let's see. Leaf is Kingmaker. 107 avoid. The MGC has Old Man Yaoi too, but at least it's original. See, that's the thing. It's his original thing, so I don't particularly care about it. But the fact that they're quote-unquote remaking or demaking a game and then just completely changing a bunch of things of it, because it is Echoes, or because it is Gaiden, that's what makes it bad. If it was just their own project, who the fuck would have cared? Right? But the fact that they're taking something existing and more or less ruining it, that is what makes it particularly bad. It's just a thunder. There are plastics in my brain. Okay, buddy. You may want to get that checked out.
I was to say, that does not sound,
Very yummers. Con 100 video was solid? What Con 100 video? Not familiar with that. Donald knows scrolls block crits. I know. I'm aware. Why would I not know?
I was gonna say, that's like one of the two main things they do.
He does take a hit, so we'll try this with the Brave Axe. One making fun of Sacred Echoes? Is that an old one of him, though? I haven't seen that in a while. Or I haven't seen that. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even notice that these are supposed to be, like, death reinforcements. Because they're not that strong, bro. I thought these were just regular reinforcements, if I'm being honest. We should, however, try to move some of our units a bit further down. Salem should go. So we can just rescue next turn if we need to. FE5 enemies are just too weak. They are pretty damn weak, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. There's a high likelihood of our gonads having microplastics in them. Yeah, I know. It's an actual disease, like, or epidemic rather than disease. Does Robert even need a promotion with these stats? I'm honestly not sure he does. Like,
he absolutely should be like a late promotion.
Yeah, because even if he's like, his promotion is pretty much just gonna cap what remains of him, and it does give him more movement stars though, and that will be the big thing, I think. But outside of that, like, yeah. Okay, he can reach her. I'd say put Glade a bit further back. This guy, we can put Finn here. Or with a jab, I guess. 64, 47, 5. Okay, he can't even reach, so it's just these two. Okay, then I guess he should be fine. Or we'll put Halban in there. Everybody else, we slowly move back. And we'll see if that works out. Robert is such a Chad. He is. He's genuinely one of my favorite Trisha units.
He's awesome.
It's insane how much better he is than Selfina, I think. Oh, I hope they're not gonna block her off. I just thought of that. Robert.
He's so big and tough.
The big one, the tough
one.
one.
Cap speed.
Ah, fuck. They
Fucking
are
asshole.
blocking her off. Maybe we're just not gonna get them all, though. Because if those Blizzard
suck.
mages start moving, that would be pretty awful.
I don't think they will.
It's Kaga. I've learned to expect anything, but yeah. I need a Malda to get microplastics out of my body? What? One more turn, one more turn. It's not even that these enemies are particularly scary by themselves. It's just, if I face all of them at once, rewarping to Amalda could have worked. That's a risky turn. It's a costly turn more than anything. Oh, I think they're trying to go for the escape point. But no, that doesn't make sense. They can't seize it. Weird. The big one. Maybe she still decides to move forward just because he technically would be in range if not for this enemy. That'd be nice. Great bow. Not so great anymore.
I was say, not great in the face of a legend. Another level.
Bro. Will he ever stop taking W's? Nice. Come on, Amalda, move forward. God damn it. This bitch. I dig Dvorak's design, I agree. So that's... 2, 3, 4... Yeah, okay, that should work. That's... Never mind, she doesn't double. I think I'm still gonna do it, though. The green unit completely broke her AI? I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Rip Dvorak, our hero. I mean, I guess we can also just try the Finn strat. So I'm really not sure what they're trying to do here. Just putting Finn in here. And then he can still just crit her to death and that's it. But we'll try. Because I'm worried there's something gonna go wrong here. Oh my god, I hate miracle killing edge enemies, bro. Who thought of this shit? I thought of this shit? Well, you thought wrong, buddy. Yeah, not a fan. These are only Thunder Tomes, though. Maybe just crit. Okay, at least it's a hit. I'm not sure if she's actually gonna be attacking. She's so low HP. That's probably in range of those guys, isn't it? No, it's perfectly fine. Do I want to swap him to the grave? How much hit does he have? Okay, never mind. He's fine. Leave, please hit.
I believe. I believe.
I believe. Oh my god.
Fucking miracle.
Fuck off, Cog. Oh!
Yes!
Come on, leave! Hit
Leaf!
again. Hit! Hit! Thank you.
Yes!
Very clutch.
See how much XP he got from that?
Yeah. Oh, he still gets unpromoted DXP.
Yep, that's his promoted class gimmick. He's still treated as unpromoted.
Mmm.
Now, I think in order to help make it more clear, he probably should have just gotten like Paragon on promotion. But like, the way that I actually like that you can kind of figure out that that's the intent is that he promoted into Prince, which is his base class in FE4.
Mmm. Nice.
See, I think something that could have been cool if they did it was if he could promote a third time into Master Knight.
I have a funny meme about it that might have been posted in David's stream, but you might have not have seen it. Well, if it's about FE5, so it's like thematically on point, I'm fine with it, because I haven't watched any of David's FE5 streams. Because I did not want to be spoiled. Yeah, no, you can't steal that shit. We can give the kill to somebody else. If Lifis is merciful, and he is. No. Nice. Lots of EXP.
Yep.
No, Straf's still safe. Ripped Vorak or Wyvern. Indeed. Who can I even heal? It's Alban and Misha. Okay. Yeah, you can just DM it to me on Discord, but I probably will not show memes until the very end of the stream, because I don't get as many as Davis or Manx do, so it's not really worth it to do multiple, like, stream meme review segments during the stream.
I feel like during FE4 we got, like, way more.
We did, yeah. We absolutely did.
What kind of sucks is that, like, if I didn't have to be watching, like, you know, your stream of it and looking at the chat, if I had 2 monitors, I could, like, I'd probably make, like, at least a meme stream, but it's a lot harder to do that when, like, I need to, like...
Well, you don't need to
watch it.
constantly look at my screen.
I kinda feel bad if I'm not, like, paying attention to it.
Aww. This time for memes is when you need a breather or a break. I guess so, yeah.
Cause, like, I was pretty proud of, Leaf breaking, Dvorak in half. Looks like he couldn't handle the Lil Manster style.
True. That one was pretty good.
Yeah, I still have that as, my background on, Showdown. Oh yeah, my draft league. So, I finished up my week 5 match, I played Vandal. You've heard of him, right? You know?
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. Vandal is very, very good at Pokemon. I lost. The game too was pretty close, but something that made me feel pretty good about myself is he was kind of gassing me up after the game. Like, I feel like even though I lost, I'm happier with how that week went than some of my other weeks where I won.
Fair enough.
Like, I feel like my mentality coming out of that week, like, I feel good going into, like, the second half of the draft.
Nice. Well, let's see if a Malda is molding.
As long as I don't get completely, like, ass blasted, I should have a chance at playoffs. Unfortunately, I play Conlad into spring, so it's gonna be rough.
Well, yeah, Conlad's pretty good.
Conlad has not lost a game yet.
Yeah, Conlad knows his stuff about Pokemon. That's the one thing I know about him.
Yeah.
Or, well, I guess there's a couple more things I know about him. That's one thing I know he does really well.
No, like, a part of me hopes that, like, oh, maybe I'll be the one to put his winning streak to an end, but I don't. I'm not lying to myself here. It's if I do win, it is going to be a very hard-fought victory.
A Donald Nuzlocke could be fun for a one-off stream series on a game he likes. There's hacks that turn the entire game into double battles. Well, here's my issue with Pokemon. I know people love it a lot, but to me the entire combat system is... Oh, now they're capturing him. Interesting. To me the entire combat system is so boring. It feels like there's just not enough strategy into it. And if I was to play anything Pokemon-esque, I probably would just play Monster Sanctuary, which is, in my opinion, a much better game than any of the Pokemon games when it comes to pure gameplay. Yeah, I liked it as a kid, and that's about it. That's pretty much how I would see it too. I feel like, as a kid you don't really notice it that much, but as an adult, like, if I want to play Pokemon, I would just play, like, maybe a Nuzlocke is kind of fun, you know? But I don't feel like there's enough tactical depth for it, for me in there.
That's what I like about comp mons. Like, I'm not playing like a complete, like, numbnut.
Yeah, I mean, if you're playing against other people, like, competitively, I can see it, but... I don't know. Thank God. Not realize that guy was in range. Like... Not even meant to be like as an insult or anything to people who like Pokemon, because I do know quite a few who do, but it's just not my thing. Like, if it was any sort of Pokemon content you'd get from me, it would probably be like a Nuzlocke one-off type of thing. I think I played Pokemon Clover actually once on the channel. I forget when it was, but I'm pretty sure I did play it, so... Games are basically designed for toddlers, and you have to basically cripple yourself in terms of options and self-imposed challenges to make them even remotely challenging. Yeah, pretty much.
No, I haven't bought like a new Pokemon game since Sword Shield, and even then I did not get Sword Shield willingly. Like, family got it for me for Christmas, and like it was a game.
It was a game, yeah. The last one I played was Black and White. Or actually, no, that was the last one I really played, and then there was the Ruby and Sapphire remake, I think it was, right?
Yeah, Oras.
Oras, yeah. Oh, well,
yeah, I mean, it's... Pokemon is not a game that I take, like, incredibly seriously. It's just kind of something where it's, like... Sometimes you get in a state where you want to play a game, but you don't want to, like... You don't want to play crazy hard, you know?
I guess, but I would rather just play something else. Have you considered SMT? I've tried it, it's okay, it's a little bit more up my alley, but it's still not 100% my thing.
Alright, do you want to take either of the ones in these? Because normally I've been voicing both of them.
I'll take Shroff.
Okay.
Lady Amalda, lower your sword, it's me, Shroff.
Father Shroff, what in blazes are you doing here?
I came to meet with you. Prince Leaf of the Liberation Army has been waiting for you.
You... want me to betray my country? That's not even in the realm of possibility, Father Shroff. If it was, I wouldn't be living in such torment.
Lady Amalda, a country isn't the plaything of a king or nobleman. If a country has lost its way, it's a knight's duty to lead it back. Would you stand idly by and allow evil to consume your home, all out of fear of being called a traitor?
It's not that simple. I have to consider what will become of my troops if I defect.
They can decide for themselves. Your foremost duty is to your country. Follow your heart.
I understand. Father Shroff, I shall fight with the Liberation Army. I know what I must do. Rescue the children stolen by the Empire.
Let's go.
Why couldn't Eldigan just do that shit?
And this is a great unit, like, pretty fast, good luck, alright magic. Like, even as far as just raw magic, goes for units, this is one of the highest magic I have in my army right now. On top of that,
And like
Authority Star, actually.
Authority Star, yep.
10
and also
movement,
like
A rank and swords.
swords when mounted, so she can actually like swing a magic sword.
True, she's a great unit for the wind sword too. Wow, like this is a great unit. Just give her a different sword, maybe? Maybe, yeah. Yeah, this is not something we want to do. But I think this... Wait, no, I would die to that. I think this is when we will now go. Come on, Robbie. Crit, 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 crit. Killer machine. C-rank staff ain't shabby? Not at all, yeah. And that's capped Robert. Skill. I'm not even mad, Rob.
I was gonna say he's capped out most of his other stuff.
Yeah, I can't even be mad at him at
He's
this
so
point.
big and tough, he can't get much bigger or tougher.
True.
Robert's the type of guy where he has to walk around on his arms like a gorilla.
I guess so. Nice.
Beautiful.
Mariter.
Nothing
So much
personnel.
XP too.
Yep.
Okay.
Kind of a stinker, but her other levels this map have been pretty goated.
Yep. Yeah, I think we'll just rescue Mr. Shroff.
Retard.
Retard. Wow. Retard slander. I think we're just gonna rescue him as well, so we can go in and maybe get a kill here. Ah, it's one off, really. Silver. That's also one off, bro.
Oh, leave.
I guess he can try going for a crit. Or an adept. There we go, nice. Get this man a level, now. He needs it.
Yep.
Is it a bug when you get stat gains on already capped stats? It's not a bug, it just shows you would have gotten a level. Yeah, really good level. It shows you would have gotten a level in that stat, but it's capped, so it goes back to 20.
Like, you know, Leaf actually looked pretty real with that level there. Hopefully, he can keep up that trend and, like, pull, like, some better, stats.
We hope.
We hope and we cope.
We hope and we
Brave
cope.
Lance is totally, like, gonna get her earned, right?
Yes, absolutely. I just want to get a couple more uses out of it before I hammer it.
Yeah. I mean, like, when it breaks.
Yeah.
Who's the cute lesbian that's co-hosting with you, Dom? I don't know.
You guys are so mean to Buster. Leave this poor guy alone.
I don't know, I still find what Tambo said incredibly funny, where I would pass better as a trans girl than most of the other FE2ers.
Whoa, I didn't hear you. Say that again, please.
Tambo had said that I'd pass better as a trans girl than all the other FE2ers.
That wouldn't be so funny if it wasn't true. Bruh. Good job, Edda. Nuclear Tambo truth bomb. Atomic truth bomb. I feel insulted. I don't know. Buster takes it with grace. Baldine.
Hi, Buster, are you the Yuri?
Great level.
No, I am not the Yuri.
You're not the Yuri. Wow. I'm actually gonna... Wait, this is Leaf, right? Yeah. Let's grab him the Kingmaker and just drop him on the right side for a little bit more aura farming on this turn. And Yui just take... And she can ride off with
Please
Froth.
don't tell us how Buster takes things.
That's not what I meant! That's not what I meant! We gotta get the fuck up there. I don't know, so far this game, this chapter hasn't really, like... The start was really scary, and then the rest of it was perfectly fine. Let's go, Tina. Get a level at least. Yes!
Nice.
Great level.
Nice, nice, nice.
Can you show the stats for the new person? Yeah, I can. She is... Where is she here? A Molda. She has a Master Sword, which is essentially just a stronger Brave Sword, but also heavier. And then she has a Depth, she has great weapon ranks, she has an Authority Star, a Vigor Star. Just a really solid unit all around, really. Why do you answer that with yes, Buster? What?
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
Haram. Haram in my chat.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see any confirmation of what you've asked.
Oh. Haram!
Haram acts will not be tolerated.
Haram acts will not be tolerated. Oh wait, the two other green units there turned! Allah smite this heathen. Does anybody else have stream lagging? Well, on my end it says that it should be fine, so... maybe try reloading the stream. It could be that... that YouTube is just being bad. Bruh. You guys need some psychological help.
I'm going to build a hospital because...
I'm going to build a hospital. Do you need a perfect connection to stream? Like, does it have to be perfect from your end? No. Like, it tells me the bitrate at the bottom and the connection quality on the bottom of OBS. And it looks perfectly fine for me. I have it at around 6,000 kbps per second, 6,500 sometimes 5,900. But the connection is good.
Nice.
Stream definitely lagging on my end. Well, the connection is fine on my end, so I don't know what to tell you. Is it lagging for anybody else?
I was gonna say, I don't think it's particularly Don Lot's fault if your internet connection's shaky.
Well, that's the question. If his internet connection is shaky or if it's my fault. It's fine for me, then it's probably your fault. I can't do anything about your internet connection. But I've had similar issues before, even though my internet connection is fine, just because YouTube is fucking dog shit. And their platform fails to really work half the time.
No, the green units.
It was buffering for me, but I refreshed. Okay.
Nice. No, they're gonna get blizzarded.
Oh well, they're buying me time.
Yep. They're drawing aggro. Goat.
Yep. Rip. They're not gonna be
R.I.P.
blizzarded.
free troubadours, we carry the heal stabs.
We are free troubadour. We carry the killing edge. We fight for the children.
I don't want to carry the edge.
It's a killing edge, though.
Edging and gooning and learning the munt.
Oh no. Hey yo.
Nice.
3 damage a pop. Well, that pretty much means our retreat is very covered, so...
Yeah.
At this point, it's just running back up. Pretty interesting
what happened
map.
to Fate's fan?
He got captured.
He got grabbed. Are you gonna
Yeah,
try and
maybe.
save Fate's fan?
No.
Lol.
It's a bit sad, but, you know, what can you do? Because this is giving me a once in a chapter time opportunity. Where, sure, he's here, and by the time I reach him, they're gonna run off with him. There's nothing.
Yeah.
What did you say? What did I say? You tell me.
What did he say? Would Donlud save me if I was a green unit? Would you still love me if I was a caterpillar type question?
True. Would you still love me if I was a hairy caterpillar dangling in front of your face? Oh my god. The type of questions women will unironically ask and then demand
And then they'll
an
get
answer.
mad if you say no.
Yeah. Can we get a Karen kill here? Probably not. Maybe, maybe? No. Maybe, maybe, maybe? No. Oh well. Just kill him, Rob. Fuck it, I ate the caterpillar? Oh no. Alright, well. Now it's time to rescue and run off. Here, Tina, you can get another heal in. See, she's level 5! She got like 2 levels out of it. It's worth something, right?
Yeah.
At least it was a good one, too. There you go, Misha. You can run around with, you know, the guy. The weird guy. The Lithus guy. Ooh. Run away! Squadala! I had so much fun with Tambo yesterday with the FE Poop stream. Even though there were a couple of issues and it was a little bit longer than I thought it would be.
I caught like part of it because like I'm not gonna lie, I was tired as hell and I was like I usually like putting something on my laptop to like fall asleep
Holy
to.
shit,
So I
she
put that on
survived.
for holy shit.
Yeah, sorry, go
And
ahead.
killed another guy. But I put it on as like, why'd you can't off the forest? Oh. But like I put it on as background noise like when I was trying to take a nap.
Makes sense.
Because this weekend's been kind of jam-packed for me.
It happens, no worries.
Yeah, because, I mean, we streamed on Friday, then I had a session to run that night. Then yesterday I had a session to run that night, then we're streaming today and I have another session to run tonight.
Jeez.
It's like all my
back.
sessions are like back-to-back day-wise, and then I get like a couple days of break.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Halvin, you're fat. You're gonna have to walk by yourself. Or I guess we can at least try to use Dean for it. Since he has a bit more con. How dare you not watch Fire Emblem Poop? So true. Alvin's still not promoted? Yeah, because I don't get any fucking promotion items.
I was gonna say, we don't have any Master Seals.
Like, I don't know what to tell you. I would have longed for... I have like 2 units which are at level 20 by this point. Just gonna skip through this at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, no fucking deaths somehow. Yeah, we did. I guess we lost the green unit, he was captured, but other than that. Okay, that's still relatively good movement. The big one. The tough one. And even Kane got a little bit of EXP this chapter. Like, he's very low level, but his stats are surprisingly competent for his level. As we saw, like, he was doubling those promoted guys. Run away! Yeah, they are getting a bit closer. Not too close yet. We'll have these guys help a little bit to let the other guys catch up. And I'm still not sure. I think you can probably just escape with rescued units, but I don't know. Still worried it's gonna fuck something up somehow.
Kaga moment.
Yeah. Like a bug or something. Oh, okay, that was a bad idea. I guess Brighton can probably do it.
Well, whoever Dean's carrying has got to be relatively fat. Who's Dean got?
It's Halvin.
Yeah, Halvin's fat.
Lots of horses. Still remember the
sell of dismount Kaga moment?
Yeah,
True.
that was certainly something, wasn't it?
Being able to MacGyver the way out of that, though, was super hype.
It was. Another clean getaway. Ah, let's actually hold on to fun you. I mean, worst case scenario, we can kind of hold the bridge, and then just ferry these units. Oh my god. I don't know why I keep doing this, but this is not a good idea.
I guess you just gotta have
to
Halvin, like, run it. Halvin's too fat to get carried.
Yeah. Well, no, I gotta ferry him up. Nice. Okay. That salvages the entire situation. Yeah. Leave me alone, hag.
I am Lil Manster. I intend to win this bout.
Is that a Heroes quote?
I think it's like in Heroes and in Engage.
Hmm. I see. I was holding my breath to see if you escape with Karen holding leave. That would have been something,
That'd be funny
wasn't
as
it?
hell, yeah, because then everyone here would just go kaput.
Yeah, then the run would probably be just over. Escape. Sorry. I'm an edgelord. I like to edge.
Someone asked, after this run, do you still think Leaf is one of the best lords in the series?
Yeah. Yeah. It hasn't changed my mind on him at all, actually.
I think, if anything, this run has solidified that, where despite him being, like, pretty down on his luck, he's still doing everything that he needs to do.
Yeah, pretty much. Because, like, the thing with Leaf is, he is probably the most balanced lord. By far. There's other ones which are better than him, like Ike is probably overall stronger, but Leaf feels like he's never weak and he's never, like, extremely strong where he can just solo things.
And his support utility with, well, his supports and getting, like, Kingmaker, it's all very handy.
Well, Kingmaker technically everybody can use, but yeah.
I think Leaf is a unit who's pretty uniquely situated to use it because he supports so many people of the cast.
I guess, yeah. Let's drop him. Can drop you as well. And hey, we can even get another heal in with Tina.
Yes!
I wish Nana got double charm by holding the King's Sword. I guess that would be pretty cool, yeah, but that's unfortunately not how it works. I simply love edging. Wow. Interesting.
Edging and gooning?
Is there nobody else
God,
hurt?
the AI Darth Vader thing was funny as hell.
The what? I don't think I'm aware.
Fortnite had, like, a couple, like, weeks
that
where there
one.
was, like, an AI Darth Vader NPC you could get, and, like, he'd talk back at you, and there were so many funny clips where, like, someone was telling him about Romanians, and, like, he said something like, "So you're suggesting that we use their kleptomania to our advantage?"
Yeah.
And, like, they got him to say a bunch of racist shit. Like, one of my favorite ones was, Spanish, a language only useful for spice traders and smugglers.
Finnish?
Spanish.
Oh, Spanish. I was like, spice traders? Finnish? What? But no, that makes sense. FE5 is only strong because FE8 is so baby. Well, we're not talking about, like, raw strength, we're talking about how generally useful are they in their respective games. And, like, somebody like FE10 Ike, for example, is stronger than Leaf, but, like, I feel Leaf is... He feels like he's overall the best to use, because he does things nobody else can. Like, Ike is just a strong combat unit, and that's it, right? But Leaf, he has his supports, he has his Light Brand, you can get him the Kingmaker to use really well. He's just a really solid unit from start to finish. I prefer my lords to be a bit more noodle-armed so I don't have to worry about them killing themselves. Well, then you'll probably love Seliph and Eliwood, because they can't kill anything, even though they just die themselves. Like, I don't know, our last FE4 run cemented the idea in my head that Seliph is absolute dog shit. He's just like Eliwood before Eliwood. See, even bad Lord Kaga does first.
Truth nuke.
I know he's memed on a lot, but I really like FE11 Marth. He's okay. The big issue for him is just because he doesn't get promo gains, and like, his ropes and bases are amazing with 20 caps, but because you don't have 20 caps, and Medius requires you to have like 27 speed, so 7 more than he would normally get, it feels like he's a lot weaker than he realistically should be.
I'll go first. Sorry.
Yeah, can reach with everybody. Nice.
I'll be an even greater asset in the next battle.
I'm
Hey,
sure
you know,
of that.
she got some good levels today.
True. I know your opinion on Self, but in reality Self is broken if used right. Yes, but my issue with Self is, if you using him right just means giving him a lot of favoritism, so you have to use him as like the least amount possible. That's what I don't like. Self is only good if you give him preferential treatment that others could have instead. Makes part 2 the easiest, so he just is a good unit. Is he a good unit if you're required to give him either a silver or brave sword with over 50 kills and multiple of the rings, when all of your other units could also be using those? You know if I can mount and then escape?
You should be able to.
Okay. I love how Selfina didn't even
Because,
attack
I
a
mean,
single
like,
time.
earlier this map, you mounted and then, like, rescued.
Yeah. Other units can use them too, but other units can't seize and don't have leadership stars. Yeah, but here's the thing. I feel like I'd rather have Self in the back than on the front lines. Anyways, so that's fine for his aura. I don't know, I just feel like it's the most, like, he's boring because he's always the same. And then on top of that, he requires you to give your resources to a boring unit to make him even more boring when you could have made other units more interesting. That is my big issue with him. He actively Sam Delby the one to treat it. True.
So true.
It feels like you're
I
actively
mean, they
making
were
the game
retreating
less
this
fun.
map. Like, 50 of them, like, ran off the map. They were afraid.
True. Now, is this... Okay, he technically is in range. But if worst case scenario, even if he stands on the gate, he's still fine. The big one, the tough one, will force him to retreat next time. This is true. Yeah, you can't. Nice.
Yeah, see, I wasn't lying. Jesse1610.
Yep, only Leaf remains. And with that, masterfully escaped. And so the Empire's retaliation begins. There's nothing more we can do. We should retreat to the castle. Gustus, this is all my fault. It's like I killed Dorius myself. You don't have the luxury of wallowing in regret. Not now. There will be a time to atone to Duke Dorius after you've defended Leinster. Summon all your patience and discipline. You'll need it for what lies ahead. You're right. Come now, I do bring some good news. I've heard multiple reports that a large rebellion is taking place in the eastern reaches of Isak. They seem to be putting up a good fight against the Empire, by all accounts. You know who their leader is? The rebellion is in Isak. Couldn't it be Prince Shannon? Finn told me about him. He has the most gifted sword arm in all the world, and he's beloved by his people. In short, he's a far greater man than I. Of course, Prince Shannon is with the rebels, but their leader is someone else. That being? Lord Seliph of House Chelfie. The people of Isak and Granvale alike hail him as the Scion of Light. Lord Seliph, can this be true? That noob? I believe it is. His father, Lord Sigurd, was your uncle. The Crusader Sigurd. As recently as a decade ago, he was reviled as a traitor, but nowadays, he's a popular folk hero. He saw through the Empire's schemes from the beginning, and died trying to protect the world from his machinations. Completely
No, he
wrong, by the
didn't.
way. He absolutely did not.
That's just wrong.
That's literally... See, this is another thing where I wonder if it's the translation fucking it up and changing what
Well,
he
see,
says.
I could see it going either way, where, like, maybe history remembers Sigurd as a different man than how he actually was.
Yeah. But I still wonder if this is a translation thing, or...
Because, like... Yeah, I wonder too.
Because this is very obviously wrong. Like, Sigurd is one of the most oblivious main characters in Fire Emblem history.
But maybe the point is that it's obviously wrong. Because, like...
Maybe.
If they're regarding him as, like, a folk hero and his son is supposed to be the one who, like, saves the world, basically, they wouldn't want to say, oh, yeah, he was basically a bumbling idiot who got us into this mess, like, almost single-handedly.
By failing.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. Bod spread his tail across the land and it captivated the hearts of every man, woman, and child suffering under the Empire's rule. And so he's become more legend than man. Now the child of that legend is fighting to realize his father's dream. The people feel hope once again, and blinded by that hope, they wouldn't hesitate to die for his cause. This is a bounty from the gods. We couldn't have crafted a more perfect opportunity ourselves. What exactly are you saying? I'm saying there's a reason so many people are ready to die for Lord Self. It's not just because he's a strong warrior. No, he's not. Oh my god. Our era demands a hero. The people clamor for one, and so someone has crafted Lord Self to be their hero. Forged him, if you will, in much the same way one forges metal into a blade, taking a man and sculpting him into what the people need. Do you understand? No one chooses to become a hero. They're willed into a hero by the people around them, shaped by the needs of others. Augustus, does that mean the people in my life crafted me to be what they needed to? You'll have to come to your own conclusions on that matter. Though I will say this. Recall that Duke Dorius lost an arm protecting you, and now he's traded his life for yours. Have you ever stopped to wonder why he did that? Why do so many people keep sacrificing themselves for you? Why do so many hail you as a hero? Think on that, and think well. Actually, Self is a lord, not a hero. It's the complete opposite. Self, the most interesting plant ever, yeah. Half a year has passed. The army of House Frege, led by Barat, has waged a relentless onslaught against Leinster, seeking to recapture the castle. Lee's Liberation Army has fought well, but has been gradually worn down, and forced into a small corner of the castle with no way out. Everyone could see it was only a matter of time until Castle Leinster fell. Barat? Isn't Barat
Arena!
Isn't Barat the like Indian way of saying India? Ooh. Yes, let's leave a bunch of armor knights in our prison with their weapons. This chapter is peak. This chapter makes me afraid. Okay, Master Lances of Barat.
What's the con on the guy with that Master Lance? Capturable. That's how much.
True. Barat. Master Export Fight. The Rud Scroll, though, that's pretty nice. Another scroll I can nab with Lifis, so Lifis is definitely joining us. Devise. Rege. I see an arena. You may see an arena, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna use that arena. And there's shops in here. Interesting. 16 units. Ouch. Indoor spaces here. There's actually quite a bit of outdoor space. It's all the roads here, right?
Yeah, I like the maps that mix, like, indoor and outdoor. Like, gives you an extra reason to care about, like, mount stuff.
Oh, he put the Japanese translations. Yes, Cella's father was also the prince's uncle. The Holy Knight Sigurd, until about 10 years ago, he was practically a nobody, but now he's incredibly popular. He saw through the Empire's ambition early on and fought to save the world, but met an untimely death. The story spread by the bards among the people suffering under the Empire's oppression has now made him a legendary hero. See, that is a I actually completely disagree. That's not faithful. Saw through his ambitions instantly and saw through them early on are two very different things. Because early on, I think would have been completely fine, right? If they just said early on, because that's
I think
true.
it's, no matter what, I think it is still supposed to be like a tall tale, basically.
It is. My
where
issue
people
with...
are remembering Sigurd by his like final moments, not by like how he got to those final moments.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm fine with that. My issue is the translation is wrong. Because early on and instantly are two different things. Instantly means like he's super smart and he saw through it like from the start. Early on just means he was one of the first people to notice it, even though it was too late for him by the time he noticed it. And those are two very different things. So another point where I'm gonna give shit to the translation. I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually considering just ending the stream here, keeping it a smaller one, because, you know, I've been streaming for 3 days in a row. I do feel a bit tired.
And I mean, remember, I do have to go, I'd have to go in about 2 hours anyway.
I don't think we
know if
can
you'd
beat
get
this one in
done.
2, yeah.
Yeah, and like, I'd feel bad going in the middle of a map.
Yeah, and this feels like one where I want to think a little bit more about him. Do you know how to recruit Bharat? You have to praise India.
Praise Vishnu.
Praise Vishnu, so true. You don't want to rush this map? Yeah, I think I'll do a smaller stream today, and then, you know, we'll leave it at that. I think, is Speedwing still streaming? Max is streaming in 1 hour. But
I think Speedwing is still going.
Yeah, but Speedwing doesn't normally stream all that much. Or all that long
like,
at once.
I saw somebody post something, like, in, like, the stream-specific, like, channel, like, a couple minutes ago. Here, I'm opening it up.
What do you mean?
The stream, to see if he's still streaming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because somebody posted about it just, like, a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, because then I'll do a redirect.
He's still going.
To him. Okay, nice. Bharat isn't recruitable. This is fake. Bharat is very obviously recruitable. One more time to change it. Oh my god, this like YouTube Studio is so fucking dog shit. Where there's 3 different places where you can do things, when in reality it should only be one place. There we go. Speedwing here. Okay, we've set that up. We can talk about the units and then we can do a little meme review. I'll talk about the units first. We have Leaf. And Leaf is, with the promotion and the great level he got, I think that really puts him back on the team.
Yeah, he's looking really solid. Like, his HP is huge. Like,
yeah, which just goes to show you sometimes the difference between a very mid and an amazing unit is like 2 stat points. But
yeah,
in spite of all that, you know, Kingmaker, Lightbrand, pretty solid. Nana, she's pretty much promo ready, but again, I just don't get any Master Seals in this game. So she's gonna be stuck as a Troubadour for quite a bit longer, unfortunately, even though I'd love to promote her.
Yeah, I think if she was promoted, she'd just be better than Amalda. Like, in, I think, every field besides, like, Khan.
Khan and maybe defense, yeah.
Khan, yeah, like Khan and the defense would
and
be
magic,
like,
actually.
Oh, yeah, Amalda's magic is a lot better.
20 flat avoid, yeah. Like, Nana is pretty damn solid.
It's kind of funny that, like, you know, Nana compared to, like, the Knight of House Frege is stronger.
Yeah.
It's that Hotherbud
It
carry.
is, yeah, true. We got Lifis, you know, he's still very useful, but he's just not leveling Khan. I really hope he gets it with it before he reaches level 20. Because, if I was able to give him the Khan ring, he would be so nice, but because I just fucked that entire situation up beyond belief,
yeah.
He's unfortunately stuck at 9, but even just reaching 10 would be very huge for him. Robert, what can I say? The tough one, the big one. He doubles everything. He doesn't even get weighed down by longbows and only 1 by steel bows. Now he can also use killer bows, which also don't weigh him down. he is gonna be an absolute killer machine. Insane damage, insane bulk, good con. Even 3 magic is not that bad for a physical unit. So he is straight up one of our best units, and he doesn't even need the promotion, but I would still like to obviously give it to him since he's level 20. Yeah, and just 60 avoid just by himself. And then, you know, like, Robert plus Kingmaker plus Nana is just 80 avoid flat. It's actually insane. And 10 crit avoid as well, just by himself. He's straight up one of my best units. Kane, he got another, like, 1 or 2 good levels, and these stats are still pretty solid. He's, like, not quite at Glade's level in a couple of these stats, but, like, 10 defense is the same as Glade, actually. Well, con is not too far, neither is 9 speed or 10 skill. So, we're gonna try to get him a little bit more action going, and, you know, he can become probably better than Glade in the end, but even now, he's not that far from Glade, so I'm glad I trained him a little bit.
His stats aren't, like, crazy, but, like, he's got good HP, like...
They're good for his level.
He's got it in him to go the distance.
Yeah, they're good for his level, is what I would say. Merida also does pretty serviceable damage, and then, you know, she has her 2 skills, which is pretty nice. Nothing I can really complain about. She's growing well. Yeah. Tina got 2 levels and a little bit more XP. I mean, she got magic, skill, speed, I think. And maybe even defense, I think it was. She got 2 good levels overall. And wow, she's just on the fatigue edge. So nice. That's great. That means we can technically use her again if we want to, which I'm not sure we want to, but we'll see for this map. Shiva, he got another level last time. He's kind of just a filler unit. He's worse than Merida, I would say, overall. But he's still one of my better filler units. Shroff, amazing unit. I don't know why people think he's bad. He joins you with A-rank staves and a good magic and skill stat. And that is frankly all he really needs. And on top of that, like, 20 HP is still better than most of your healers. Like, this is a solid unit. Just for the fact that he's a replacement A-rank staff user.
Yep.
And the 3 Vigor Stars are also nice. Misha, absolutely phenomenal. She got the Adept. And we can still use her this chapter. I'm not quite sure how good she will be, but the thing with her is I can also just use her as a sword unit and she's still gonna be good. I don't know anyone who thinks Shroff is bad. I've heard a couple of people who say that Shroff is a mid unit at Boast, and I just don't get them. Dean's still amazing. You know, he's probably not going to cap his speed, but he still doubles so many things because he never gets weighed down by anything. Halvin, again, he's kind of a filler unit at this point. He could be a bit better. At least he's pretty fast. He can take a hit or 2. He has Vantage. It's kind of nice as a solid filler.
Yeah.
Brighton, still pretty solid. You know, he's kind of comparable to Finn in some regard. Like, pretty tanky, doubles a good amount of enemies with his speed, doesn't really get weighed down by his weapons, has access to a Brave axe right here, which, to be fair, we're kind of just trading around. But even then, just killer axe is nice. Very solid unit. Halvin didn't level well. Yeah, not so much. Finn, absolutely phenomenal, very dodgy. You know, he still has a little bit left in his Gravelands that I may also probably hammer up. But even outside of that, like, C-rank and swords is nice, Miracle is very handy. You saw what he could do last time, and the fact that he gets more or less...
he was basically just immune against that, like, entire giant wave with his crazy high Avo and his, what's his current luck stat?
16.
16, so yeah, 26, he's got
38.
He's got like a 78 to proc Miracle.
Wait, it's 3 times his luck, so 20...
Yeah, so if he's got the Brave Lance
true,
equipped, it's 26 times 3, yeah, like a 78% chance to just never die plus his already crazy avoid, like, Finn is glorious.
I do hope he levels up his luck and caps it, that would be really nice, but even then, even if his luck is not capped, this is still an amazing unit. Doubles everything, amazing damage output, great for capturing if I need to, good defense, very, very solid across the board. Safi, capped magic, almost capped speed. Sure, she gets weighed down a bit by light, but she's mainly just a staff unit. And 28 HP, that life ring, I'm still not regretting putting it on her, because it means I can use her so much more often than I would otherwise. And it's kind of gotten in the direction now where, since she's so high level, and she doesn't really need staff rank, I'm mainly just using her for the big and tough staves that I want to use, like Warp, Rescue, Silence, Rewarp, all that sort of stuff. And for my regular healing, I can just use other healers, so they get the fatigue and I can use her for longer. So in that, she's actually very, very nice. Speaking of nice, Salem, he's still a very weird unit where these stats are kind of bad, but for his level. But he has B rank in staves, or he reached it just now, and that alone is pretty nice. He can still hit a little bit here and there. He can use wind. He feels like a utility unit more than anything else, I think. But that's not necessarily
one of those
a bad
guys
thing.
where, like, if you want to sit and, like, invest into him, he turns out really, really strong. Because, like, he's someone who, he's kind of in that camp with, like, Marty, where his promo helps him out, like, so much. I can see
that, yeah. But I think he might actually...
he's uniquely positioned as your only dark magic unit.
I can see him being one of the more important units in the run later on, just because he's able to get A rank in staves. Maybe even before promo, but definitely after promo, I think. That probably gives him more staff rank. And once he's there, he's kind of interchangeable with Shroff and Safi in regards to just using the staves for staff utility. And that will make him a lot more useful than he currently is, but even then, B rank is very nice. He can still use almost all of them. His skill just needs a little bit of an upgrade, really.
Yeah.
Glade, very solid filler. Not much else to say. Karen, she's fast, she flies. Selfina has a horse. Edda's been getting a couple of good levels. 12 speed is actually really not bad. In fact, it's only one less than Dean. And, well, she's obviously not quite as fast in actuality because Dean has a lot more con, and she does get weighed down by a lot of her lances. But even in spite of that, she's a flyer. She can tank reasonably well. And I think there's definitely a payoff to fully training her. Ralph, still a very, very solid extra hero unit. Very, very solid all across the board. Tanky, fast, strong, much con. Great unit. Carry of the run. Dawson 2.0. Kind of. I mean, it's actually insane how tanky she is. And, you know, that con ring going to her, it's not the worst thing. It's not the worst thing. I would have preferred it on Lifis, but plus 3 con to
It's unfortunate that she had to eat it, but she's not a bad candidate to eat it.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, she's gotten her axe rank up. A lot of axes are big and chunky, like the higher end swords. There's a lot that she can get out of it.
Yep, and she also has Soul still. Soul Vantage, she's gonna be one of my tankiest units out there. Where she is not just very dodgy, but on the off chance she does get hit, she can just heal it right back. She can also capture better, that's true. Lara, she dances, but she got a little bit, you know, faster, a little bit tankier. That's all she really needs to be. Burn. We used him last stream, not so much this stream, but these stats are also fine. You know, he's fast enough to steal for most units. 8 con is only 1 less than Lifis, which is okay, you know. Soul Vantage is kind of whatever. 5 Vigor Stars are nice though. This is a very good solid, like, extra thief. Sarah, good solid stats, just very low fatigue. But B rank and staves, so... I could see her being quite important as well, especially after promotion. But...
yeah. Sarah,
we'll see.
Sarah's an awesome unit. I like her.
Homer is unfortunately just capped. I'm not
Homer
really
just
a
needs
huge
a Master Seal.
Yeah, he really does, because I feel like for him, it probably will let him get staves or like a horse or whatever. I'm not quite sure
And
what.
also just weapon ranks is
Yeah,
like
weapon ranks.
Because like, nice E rank wind, because he can't use wind.
Yeah. And I feel like if he can actually get to B rank in lightning, where he can use Nosferatu, he's one of the units who may actually be able to use it somewhat, unlike, Linoan.
Yeah,
but these
his
stats are
HP's
solid.
actually up there.
These sets are very solid. I just really need Master Seals. Speaking of Linoan, I'm sure she's good if you train her, but I'd rather train literally anybody else at this point. Tina has her unique staves, which are kind of worth more than Linoan, and the Vigor Stars. And then, Salem has better weapon rank. Salem is generally better than her as well in skill magic. I think speed is more or less the same. I don't know, I feel like if I can bring any of the staff units, I'd rather bring everybody else over Linoan at this point. And it's nice to train everybody a little bit, that's kinda what I've been doing, especially in this game. But it doesn't mean we need to train absolutely everybody. And I'd rather have the other people be slightly higher level than getting her like 1 or 2 more. Ronan is benched. We get a Malda now, and like again, these stats are great. She, if she's not wielding a Master Sword, she probably can double quite a few more units. Yeah, because it gives her -7 speed. If she just has like a regular sword, she'd be great. And even on top of that, though, she's very, very magical. So just running in, healing. This is amazing. Like, just a solid unit all around. Especially with her being here, I cannot see myself bringing Linoan again in a while. But, yeah.
No, I mean, this just wasn't the Linoan run. Like, she didn't get too much usage, and that's not a bad thing. You haven't lost, like, any staff units, I think, so you're sitting really pretty on it.
Technically Asbel and Ilios.
You did lose Asbel, yeah, but no, like, innate staffers.
And I think Ilios as well, right? Or does he not use staves?
No, I don't think so.
No, okay.
Because he's a Mage Knight. Yeah,
he's a male Mage Knight, right? But yeah.
I don't think Mage Knights have stabs at all.
I guess, yeah. But yeah, so I guess only Aspel. So we do have a lot of healers, and there's probably like 1 or 2 more units I missed from like a Gaiden or something. But, we're pretty good on healers, and that's one of my most worrying aspects in a lot of these Ironmans, where I know how bad it can get if you're lacking healers. So having a lot of them is very, very nice. I'm gonna do some thinking about what units we will bring, and I will show the one meme that we were sent. It was this one from, I think it was Hyperion, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. It's just Kaga, like, pondering his orb menacingly at those...
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's a pretty good representation of how this game feels sometimes, but for all its flaws occasionally, I will still stand by my statement that this game is really amazing until siege weaponry comes into play. But that being said, even in the last chapter, it wasn't even that big of a deal because you're not intended to deal with them.
Yeah, the siege weaponry is more of a deterrent there.
But, like, I expected to hate the 20 stat caps with the scrolls. It works really, really well. Because you can't abuse them as much as you realistically... Or you can abuse them if you really, really want it. But, not as much as I thought. Especially since, you wouldn't know what exactly they do for your growth rates. And that is a big thing where it balances the game out a lot. If you know what they do and you min-max them like crazy, of course the game's gonna get very easy. But overall the game's very fun. And even your strongest units can still be caught off guard, which I'm a huge fan of. I really like the fact that you always have 99 and 1% chances to be hit at most and at minimum. It really does add a lot to, I mean, you guys saw it was like 1% chance for my units to be hit, and I was still like out there worrying a bit because 1% is 1%.
Yeah,
So...
it adds great tension when you get nailed by a low percent, and then missing a high percent either adds tension or it adds like some good ass comedy.
Yeah,
Finn
true.
walks up and he misses that 99.
True. Means that anyone can contribute, and while higher stat means better unit, scrubs can actually pitch in for side objectives or support. 100% agreed, Chillstone, yeah. And if anything, this has cemented my... this, in combination with Westrian War, which also has 20 stat caps, has cemented the idea in my head that the higher stats get in Fire Emblem, the worse it is to balance them. So I really want to see more that takes ideas of Westrian War, takes ideas of FE4 in general as well, but FE5 for the stat caps. I really want to see more of that. And I feel like in many cases it can lead to better games than many people realize. Because one of the big issues that kind of destroy Fire Emblem almost is if you consider stuff like Tellius or GBA or stuff like that, because the stat caps are so goddamn high, it means that there's a point where enemies just do 0 damage to you. And there's also enemies in this game which can do 0 damage to you. But it's not all of them. It's not all of them. Like, if in FE8 or FE7 you have a unit that has like 30 defense, or even like 26 defense, right? One of the generals or something, that unit is more or less unkillable unless there's magic involved, and even then, you can use pure waters and stuff like that. Enemies are literally weaker in this game than most other FE games, yes! But because of the 20 stat caps, it means that you and the weapons as well, there's still enemies which hit above 20 defense, and which can still deal damage even to your tankiest units.
That's something that I think is important about Thracia enemies, is that their stats usually aren't too crazy, but their equipment is usually always really good. Yeah. Like, Thoron is pretty much ever present when you're fighting House Frege. And then, like, enemy weaponry is good, which I like because it encourages both capture and it makes up for their lower stats.
In theory, the caps of 20 can fix the issue that you mentioned, but this game does not make that much use of it. I would disagree. I feel like it makes great use of it so far. I still prefer if the caps were a bit higher or if certain classes had different stat caps. I thought so as well until I played it. I think it works very well for this game. FE12 tried to fix this by giving almost everyone good growth, but that makes every unit play the same and sets expectations way too high for no reward. So every one of your unit dies in 2 hits. Yeah, FE12 is just like the worst way you can balance it. FE12 is one of the worst Fire Emblem games. Nothing I can say to its defense. If enemies with higher stats similar to yours, then yeah, the caps of 20 mean you can't snowball out of control, but they don't reach those stats usually. Yeah, but as Buster said, the equipment is high. The equipment is good. And stuff... That's the first thing. The other thing is crits working in such a way that they double your attack rather than... They double your attack before calculations of defense, rather than after, like it works in GBA. Or I guess GBA is 3 times, but you get my drift.
That
That's
makes crits much scarier, even if your unit's strong. Because it's the only world where, like, modern FE crits work triples final damage instead of doubling attack. Thracia-style crits do more damage unless if your attack is more than double the opponent's defenses.
Yeah.
So, Thracia crits existing in the way they do means that enemies will always pose a threat because luck doesn't scale particularly strong as crit evasion in this game.
Yeah.
Which means you need to play smart with your scroll placement, which in an Ironman like this where Donlot's lost quite a lot of them, means that he can't prevent crits from being rolled on his units most turns. Like, he has to pick and choose, like, which high value, like, things are going where.
Yep. I would agree with that. And, I'm not quite sure when the next one will be. Do you have time on Tuesday?
I should, yeah.
Tuesday. We might do the next one on Tuesday then. I will technically have Mondays off now, but I think I'll just take tomorrow to rest up after all this.
I was gonna say, I don't know if I got the triple decker.
Yeah, I think it'd be a bit too much, but Tuesday or maybe Wednesday we can probably do. So... Yeah, thank you guys for watching. thank you guys for watching, and I think Speedwing is still alive, so we will
He
say
should be, yeah.
we would say goodbye to you, and be sure to check out Speedwing's stream, and then Max is streaming FE7 in like, what, half an hour as well, or like, no, 90 minutes, so check that out as well later. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh wait, we need to do the outro screen. I always forget about the outro screen.
The outro.
The outro screen that we need to leave up for 20
day,
seconds.
all of you.
Yeah. It's over. Billions must subscribe. I need to keep this outro screen up for 20 seconds all the time, and I constantly forget about it. It's awful. Crits can be scary sometimes, true, but I feel that's the case in most games. The issue is with 3 times crit after calculations. Imagine you have a Swordmaster, right? And you go up against a general. If your base damage is like 2 and you crit, you do 6 damage, and that's completely pitiful. But in Tracia, a Swordmaster with a lot of crit will strike right through your general's defenses, which is how crits are supposed to feel. You're supposed to like hit the weak spots in an enemy's armor or something. And that's not only realistic, it works a lot better for keeping crits constantly scary. Alright, I think that's enough. Then, goodbye.